MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Coin toss was won by the Rams. They have elected to defer. Methuen will receive the kick.
Cornwall, senior captain, number 16. Cornwall, senior captain, number 15, quarterback. Daventry, number 6, senior captain. I think the end zone's that way. Will Nicholson, sophomore receiver, number 3, Commemoration. Jake Daly, senior receiver, number 4. Jake D'Antonio, number 14, senior wide receiver. Brady Crowley, senior captain, tight end number 85, tight end University. Aiden Summers, junior tight end, number 88. Nathan Gowan, junior O-line, number 74, Chris Jackson, Boogie. Matt Keenan, number 69, junior offensive line. Yeah, Snow University. Nick Gerard, offensive line, senior, number 65. Come on down to the last line.
Colin Bonjawari, senior captain, offensive line, number 62. Off the field on Bruce Lane, and on the field, I'm still Batman.
Aiden Nicholson, sophomore, right tackle, number 54, CEO of IHOP.
23 years ago, this past Wednesday, our great nation was currently attacked by individuals who wanted to see our nation's way of life destroyed. The cities of New York and Washington, D.C., and a field in Pennsylvania became the scene of America's worst terrorist attack in our country's history. Our nation was angered and saddened for the great loss of life that we all suffered that day. America would not be broken, and our resolve would not be deterred. On that day, and over the next couple weeks and months, we could see acts of bravery and kindness around our nation. Our servicemen and women and our first responders met the challenge to keep us safe during the time as they do today. We'd ask all of our military personnel, both active and retired, as well as our first responders, to please rise so that your service, dedication, and bravery can be recognized. Thank you for your service. Would everyone who is able, please stand and join with us in a moment of silence for the over 3,000 people who lost their lives that day and the years following, and for all their families and friends, and for our nation, whose lives will be forever changed. Thank you. If you would please direct your attention to the American flag outside of the east end zone to the left of the scoreboard, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Marshfield High School Rams Pep Band under the direction of Mr. David Kaminsky. Good luck to both teams. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation for demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all those in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for the behavior and behaviors around you. If you do need assistance, please call upon
Welcome everyone to Marshfield High School at James G. Anderson Field on Friday the 13th. We are getting ready for the Marshfield Rams to take on the Methuen Rangers, and it is a beautiful night here tonight. Will Nicholson alongside Andrew Youngworth. Andrew, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Will. I'm so happy to be here. This is an absolute honor. You said it yourself. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. Two fantastic teams. This should be a great Friday night.
We are in for a good one. We'll give you a quick overview. Marshfield lost their first game, their opening game versus St. John's Prep, 20-42. It was a good third quarter comeback, but unable to get anything going. And Methuen won versus Lincoln Sudbury, so we got an 0-1 taking on a 1-0 team. And if you're Marshfield, I feel like you got to get some rhythm going here into the season.
Oh yeah, for sure. You need to get a head start early because for Marshfield, their strength of schedule dies down a lot after this, so you want to look to open up the gates against a strong team like Methuen.
It was a close game last year, too. In 2023, they were in Methuen. It was a 27-24 loss that the Rams took. Moss passed for 249 yards, and the Rams lost on the last play where they were inside the 5 and couldn't score. It was their closest game all year, so hopefully we're in for another thriller tonight.
Oh, I think we're absolutely in for another thriller. We're about to get started here. Marshfield won the toss, and they elected to defer.
Get the defense out there first. It will be Drosopoulos to kick off number 0. I think this is the first time a Marshfield Ram has rocked the number 0 with the number change. I know he's embraced that. Boot this one deep. Methuen will be back to return. Will bounce right before their 10. It is fielded working the right side of the field, cutting it up with a couple of blockers, and will be tackled just across that 25-yard line, and Methuen's offense will get ready to set up.
Oh, I'm really excited to see Methuen's new quarterback. They got Josh Danella playing against Marshfield. They lost their starter last year who graduated, so I'm really excited to see how he plays here.
Yeah, the offense has shaken up for them. Their defense still great as well, and Marshfield's defense seen the most changes easily so far. You got a couple of guys like Divine Ekstrom and Mo Lander coming back, but other than that, Bongelati, first-year starter coming in here. We saw a little bit of time last year, but he did great against St. John's Prep at that quarter position along with Beauregard. So it'll be interesting to see how the Rams will operate on defense. First down and 10, Methuen, first snap of the game. Danella in the gun, take the snap, hand us one off up the middle, gets a couple of blocks, about a 5-yard gain on that one.
On the carry.
And that's the kid that Aruka and the team have been preparing for. That is Shane Easton. He's their superstar running back. I think you're going to see a lot of carries from him tonight. The defense has been preparing for him for sure.
He will be the bell cow tonight for sure. The senior running back put a lot of work on the ground so far, was a big piece of that win versus LS last week. 2nd down and 5 after the run from Easton. Danella in the gun, back to his right. He'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Take the snap, look to throw, screen to the outside. Beauregard trying to get there after getting blocked off. Close to that 1st down, receiver still on his feet. And he does have the yards for the 1st down. That was Santiago on the reception. A little bit of chains moving early here for Methuen. Screen game, still going off that script. Nothing too big so far.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy plays. They're keeping it simple so far. I wonder if they're going to keep this up.
Clock still ticking. Methuen, powerful offense, 42 points last week, taking on Lincoln Sudbury, and hoping to keep that going today. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Danella has 2 receivers to his left, Easton to his right in the backfield, and the lone receiver on that line of scrimmage to the right. Danella, send the offensive line down, send a man in motion, take the snap, play action, he'll roll out to the right, looking for a receiver deep, he'll check it down, pick up a 1st down and way more, crossing the 50-yard line. And Methuen continue to move the chains on their 1st drive.
Josh Danella's pass complete to Clocky.
I think that this is still a learning curve for the Marshfield defense, because as you said, the Marshfield defense is a very new and revamped defense.
Yep.
Not just the secondary, but the D-line is also very new. We got David Sheehan, he's got playing his first few snaps this year.
Yeah, it's a very new team overall, new guys. Sheehan, Cosman, Stevens, really Ekstrom, the only returning factor on that D-line. John McAlpine, one of their best pressure guys, graduated last year. So we're going to have to look to make that up in some regard. 1st down and 10, fresh downs for the Rangers. Receivers will go back and forth in motion. They'll hand this one off to Easton. No, it's a flea flicker. He's going to unload this one deep, and that is caught inside the Rams' 10-yard line. And that script, I mean, we just mentioned, they keep it safe, they pick it up right there.
That was a phenomenal play call. I mean, keep it simple the whole time. They expect us to go simple again, and they flea flicker. That was a fantastic play call.
It was Adrian Blake on the reception. It'll be 1st and goal for Methuen inside that 10-yard line, and the Rangers want to hurry up. Don't want to get the Rams get set up. 10 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. Opening drive for Methuen. Looking good so far. They're going to set up those chains and get ready. Danella in the gun. He's got a back behind him, a receiver flexed into that backfield to his left. Danella calling the shots. He'll take the snap, hand it up to Easton up the middle. Easton has a gap, and Methuen will answer first. First blood drawn here by the Rangers. Easton will punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Methuen.
And I mean, talk about shifty. The D sent everyone at him, and he found it. The slightest hole, was able to juke to his right and find the end zone. Easton is an absolutely phenomenal running back. That's not going to be all of what we see from him tonight. We're going to see more for sure.
Yeah, Easton, senior running back, mentioned his name a few times already, and he's able to punch it in. Extra point will be lined up. A quick number check on this, I believe. Abu Tui. That's what we'll go with. The kick through the uprights, and good. And that will do it for the first drive. Methuen, 7-0. And I mean, if you want to make a statement in another person's stadium, that's what you go do.
Absolutely.
Easy plays, and you go to the flea flicker. I mean, surely that was in the script for them, right? You got to pull that out.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They were planning that from the start. No easier way to shut up the student section, all the fans here, than by getting a 50-yard flea flicker followed by an opening drive touchdown.
Huge for them. 9:41 left in the first quarter. Rams down a touchdown. They're going to get the ball. We're going to see the first look at home for this offense in the home opener.
I'm very excited to see this offense because I think this offense is a lot more experienced, a lot more returning guys. You obviously got Tormas coming back for quarterback, Brady Crowley, Davin Shrew, all the skill position players. The big two losses for the offense are two of their wide receivers. Charlie Carroll, he's going to be gone for a while. Cole Summers, he's going to be gone for a while as well. Both of them are injured. So some of these younger guys are going to be getting shots. Luke Richardson, he had a touchdown last week.
Yep. They're going to kick this one back off. A little bit of a medium kick. It will be returned by Bongelati. Fumbled it momentarily, tries to cut it back up, but the Rangers swarm him there, and we'll get the first look of this Rams offense. You mentioned senior quarterback Tor Moss coming back, almost 2,200 yards on the year, 22 passing touchdowns. I mean, when you have a guy like that who can come in as a junior and run the offense to a T, and then he comes back for his senior year, huge portion of this offense is going to be relying on Moss to make the right play.
And we can't forget that he's not just a throwing quarterback, he's a running quarterback. He ran a 4.65 40-yard dash. He can throw the ball, he can run the ball, and when you got a read option with Tor Moss and Davin Shrew as your running back, that is a deadly play call.
That's your modern quarterback right there, a tall guy who has a cannon of an arm and can use his legs. See it all around any type of football as the Rams take the snap. Moss is gonna fumble the snap, try and get outside, but the Rangers on him right there, and that'll be a big loss for Marshfield on their first snap.
Yeah, that's tough. Methuen's defense, as you said, they still look really, really good. They haven't changed much. And we do have a new center this year. Nick Girard is under center this year.
We have a lot of new guys. This offensive line, 4 out of 5 starters not returning, and they're new guys coming in. And that's the biggest question for the Rams. Boston Herald did a great article about the Rams' strengths and weaknesses, and the weakness so far. The O-line, they'll go right back to it. It's a screen to Brilliant, trying to get upfield, gets a block, and he'll get some of those yards back from the loss, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Rams.
And Brilliant's going to get a lot of receptions this year. He's currently going to be the wide receiver 1. He's a shifty guy, super bouncy. He's an absolutely athletic wide receiver.
And with Carroll down, they're going to need him to pick up the slack at that wide receiver position. 3rd down and long for the Rams. Got to jump, and flag will come in.
That looks like encroachment.
Yep, encroachment on the Rangers. So that'll get a little bit of the yardage back, but Rams still 3rd and long here to go.
If you look to Moss's right, you'll see Crowley's completely out. He's wide out.
Yeah, big tight end, turns into a wide receiver on some plays. Moss will take the snap. He's going to scramble out to his right, throw to Crowley, who has the reception. Not going to quite be enough for a first down. Couple yards short, but now I feel like you're in go-for-it territory if you're the Rams.
Oh, yeah, I think that this would be a gutsy call to go for it, because we're already down 7-0 and we're on our own 31. But it looks like Aruka's keeping the offense out there.
Head coach Chris Aruka will keep his offense on the field. It's going to be about a 4th and 3 for the Rams. Hard count has already gotten the Rangers once, so they could look back to that. Davin True yet to see a carry so far today. The bell cow for the Rams last year. As Moss send a man in motion, shift him out to the left, hand off to True up the middle. True has a gap, but it closes up quickly, and it looks like they're going to mark him just a yard short. It's going to depend on the spot. And officials will talk it over right now. I don't know if he got there.
That looks like a good spot. Yes, they're going to give it to him.
So they give him the first down. True with that forward momentum will move the chains. And Marshall will convert their first down of the game. And they're going to go quickly. Moss in the gun. Going to send Crowley in motion to the right. He'll take the snap. Moss looking to throw. Unleashed downfield. He's got a man there, but ball just a little bit too far. Marshfield wants a flag, and they won't get it.
Yeah, that was definitely a close call there. I think it's okay not to throw the flag there. I think we're going to see a lot of Tor gunning it down the field, because when I tell you he can gun it down the field. He can launch the football.
Massive arm. That one was intended for Brilliant. Will go incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams, and it's a heavy backfield right now. 2 tight ends set in. Moss will take the snap, hand it off to True. True trying to get to the outside. That offensive line not going to be able to hold up. Only a yard gain on that one. Bring up 3rd down for the Rams. And I think that O-line was supposed to get out a little bit more, but couldn't find the blocks.
Yeah, no, this defense is absolutely ridiculous. You got linemen like Sherfain and Rodriguez. They're absolutely holding down this line.
And whistles are going to be blown. Well, that's going to allow Marshfield to bring D'Antonio in. Sub out one of those tight ends. And we will continue play. It's about a 3rd down and 8 coming in for the Rams. Moss in the gun. Brilliant is flexed all the way out. Or excuse me, that's Richardson. And they got him to jump once again. That hard count has been deadly for the Rams so far.
They've already got him twice.
And that will make it way more manageable. 3rd and 9 now becomes about a 3rd and 4. And Marshfield, once again, you're in 4th down territory once again, where they will go for it if they can't convert here. 7:10 and the clock is running, remaining in the first quarter. Rams down a touchdown. but they're pushing the ball downfield now. It's Moss in the gun. He's got True behind him in the backfield. Brilliant will come in motion. Moss takes the snap. He's looking that way, and he's got his big tight end running down the sideline. First down picked up. And I believe, was that Cole Summers?
That was Aiden Summers.
Aiden Summers, excuse me.
That is Aiden
tight
Summers. This is his first action of the year, too.
Yep.
We were told that they're going to be using a lot of the double tight end duo with Summers and Crowley together.
Yeah, I mean, with those wide receivers down, we've already seen those formation. Rams are going to go quick. Brilliant to the outside. He's going to break one tackle, and he's got blocks outside.
Brilliant on the end around.
And Brilliant, good little end around, going to pick up a couple of yards, bring up second down. Andrew, we mentioned this O-line, whole bunch of new guys as we're going to have whistles blown.
Timeout on the field.
And a timeout will come in. So we're actually going to take a break really quick here on Marshfield Community Media. 6:26 remaining in the first quarter. Rams on a drive, down by 7. We'll be back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
We are back here, second down and 8 coming up for the Rams after the timeout. Moss in the gun. He's going to send Brilliant out in motion, looking to throw, and he'll check it down that way. Trying to get upfield, that's Richardson breaking a couple of tackles, and he's going to pick up a first down, and the Rams are rolling.
And Luke Richardson, the sophomore.
Oh, we got a flag down, though.
There is a flag down on the play.
So we'll have to check and see what that is. It was thrown right where Richardson was running. And this one could be coming back, or it could be a face mask on Richardson. We'll see what the official in the white hat will tell us.
That's going to set us back 10 yards.
Yep, illegal block in the back against the Rams. That one up. Be second down and long for the Rams, but they'll get right back to that offensive line. This Marshfield offense, go, go, go all the time. They almost never stop.
Oh, absolutely, and that's how it was last year. That's how it's going to be this year. They're quick. They're no huddling. They're rushing the defense, and it works.
First down and 10, or excuse me, second down. Moss going to load deep, throwing in the direction of Brilliant. He wanted a flag. He's not going to get it. And Aruka upset with that one all the way out to the 50-yard line. He wants the call.
Yeah, he got up pretty far on that one. He looks like a whiteout right now.
And I wonder if he's got a case on that one. Ball seemed pretty uncatchable. Brilliant does have the speed to get there, but nonetheless, no flag thrown. It'll be a third down and long for the Rams, and they're going to have to bring out D'Antonio as that wide receiver 3. Try and pick up this first down. D'Antonio goes in motion to the left. They're going to take the snap. Moss looking to throw. He's going to unload deep over the middle. Brilliant off his fingertips. Incomplete, and the Rams, fourth down coming up. So close to a shot right there for Brilliant.
Oh, and he would have been gone there too. Brilliant got a step on him right as the snap began. I think we'll see, again, we'll be seeing more of those long balls continuously as this game goes along.
Well, the Rams going to have to punt this one away. And a different punter coming in. It's been Davin True. Historically for the Rams, it's been Davin True, which has been a little bit awkward having your running back punt this one away. And I believe this is Rowan Stakovich.
This is Rowan Stankavish, the punter.
Stankavish, there we go. So it was True last week. Stankavish will come in, punt this one away, a decent one at that, and it won't be returned by Methuen. And it will roll all the way inside that 20, settle at that 19-yard line, and we'll be seeing this Rams defense, and the Methuen offense take the field after an opening drive that ended in a huge touchdown set up by a flea flicker.
Yeah, we'll see how the defense responds after a first drive like that. You know they were communicating on the sidelines. I think they just had to kind of shake off some rust for this week, and I think they're ready to get back into it. Bet the captains talked to them. I think they're ready.
This Rams defense, again, we mentioned very new. Beauregard, Leach, Devine is one of the returners, but a lot of guys who maybe saw spot time on varsity last year being asked to come in for a bigger role. And it's going to be all on to them to fill in the spaces of those graduating seniors.
Yes, absolutely. We have a bunch of new juniors and sophomores on this defense.
Well, first down and 10, their own 19-yard line is where Methuen will pick up. Danella, will take the snap, looking to throw. He'll check this one down to his back. Eason trying to get upfield, gets a block, and makes a good cut back inside. Finally wrapped up by the Rams, but not before first down is picked up by Eason.
Yeah, Easton's their main guy for sure. They're going to him 50% of the time, or they're using him as a distraction. Because, I mean, it works. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Easton's been their go-to thus far.
Exactly. That was Leach on the tackle for the Rams. Another guy coming in who we mentioned has to make a big impact. Bring up first down for Methuen. Defense chance coming from the student section. Hard count by Danella. Won't get anyone. So they'll have to reset, talking to his offensive line. 3 receivers to his right. Back behind him to the right as well. Danella going to take the snap, play action. Deep drop, looking to throw. He'll check it down to Eason. Once again on a screen. Eason gets upfield, makes a couple players miss. Going to pick up that first down and more. And Methuen just rolling with Eason right now, and he's done all the work so far.
Absolutely. Eason's been their go-to guy. They're doubling down to him. They're feeding him the ball. And the defense just has to figure out a way to stop him.
It'll be a first down picked up by Methuen, and field position has not mattered for them so far, as they've been working Eason the whole way. 2 passes, 2 little screen passes, get him outside and use that speed almost to that 50-yard line at the 46. And they will huddle up, reset, 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right of Danella, and a new back with him in the backfield. Student section getting loud right now for Marshfield, and a flag will be thrown.
Flag on the play.
And it's a delay of game, so that student section from Marshfield maybe making a little noise, get a little distraction going.
And the noise can bother you. It can cause a false start, delay a game, and that's what we're gonna need here. We're gonna need loud fans. We're gonna need loud energy here, and that's what Marshfield's known for. They always bring the energy to these games.
Marshfield just took out a defensive lineman, so I believe they're bringing in another backer and corner. It was David Sheehan who came out. It's a little bit of a smaller D-line, get a little more speed out there. Danella, take the snap. He's going to end it around to the back, trying to get outside. Molander can't dive at his feet. Another missed tackle, just breaking them all the way out. Finally wrapped up, but not before a first down is picked up, and Methuen continues to just move these chains time after time.
Yeah, these sweeps and duckback plays are absolutely working. These guys are shifty. That was Tim Dornizon. He's absolutely filthy. That kid is super shifty.
Another back for this team. That was Leary on the tackle for the Rams. But again, the Rangers continue to just move the chains as we're under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Rangers will set back up, and Methuen looking to put together another drive. Been successful so far. Danella in the gun. He's going to back behind him to the left. 2 receivers to the right. He's going to hand this one off up the middle, and the Rams D-line is there to meet him this time around. No gain.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. We needed a type of stuff that gets the defense hyped up. This is where you need guys like Ekstrom and Molander and Devine to get these newer players fired up.
I think Methuen looking for a flag right there, maybe on a face mask. Was not called. It will be a loss of 1 officially. And Methuen will have to sit back up, and that D-line, as we mentioned, they're the ones who really got to get going here.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 of the 4 D linemen out there are brand new. David Sheehan, Andrew Cosman, and Jack Stevens are all getting their first varsity action.
Yeah. Well,
Jake Ekstrom, senior captain, is the one leading the D line here.
And he was huge last year. We definitely will hear more of Ekstrom's name tonight. For now, second down and 11. Danella going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure from Ekstrom will come, and Danella has to scramble out. He's going to get down to that first marker and pick up a little bit of the yards that they lost, but nonetheless will be a third down coming up for the Rangers.
And Danella, just like Moss, is a very, very good thrower, yet mobile quarterback. He's also extremely quick, and that's something the Rams got to look out for here.
Yeah, we mentioned Ekstrom. He had 72 tackles on the year last year as a junior, led the team in sacks with 10. He's looking to repeat a little bit of that success as the pass rush for the Rams. I mean, they lost a lot of guys on that D-line last year and have to make up for it.
Speaking of the D-line, those of you will notice 97 just checked in. That is Alex Herbert, the junior.
There you go.
He's an absolute machine. Kid is like 6'2". He's checking in. This is his first varsity action too, as well. He's another new player. Looks like we got a timeout here.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout, which means we're going to take a break here on Marshfield Community Media. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Call by Methuen.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
Next Friday night, we have a special treat for you. Rams will be taking on Bridgewater Raynham. During the pregame at 5 o'clock next Friday, there will be a tailgate put on by the Marshfield Community Media. Come for family-friendly games, snacks, and a tour of the studio. That brings you coverage of all Marshfield High School sports. And it's located on the right side of the school by the tennis court.
And we are back here on Marshfield Community Media. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Rangers of Methuen. D-line for the Rams. Held good so far on this down set. Need to do it one more time on 3rd and long. Donnell got to take the snap, throw the screen, trying to get to the outside, picks up a block, lot of space, and he's to the outside, makes another cut upfield, and he's going to go all the way. No one's going to catch him. Eason, another touchdown scored for Methuen.
I mean, oh my goodness. My jaw was dropped watching that play. This kid is ridiculous. I mean, it's a dump-off pass. You got 3 Marshfield guys coming at him, and he jukes to his right 3 times, finds the open space right into the end zone. That is an absolute mood killer for Marshfield here.
Well designed by Methuen as well. Everyone was down there to block for them. Bongelati was locked up. Leary couldn't come in and make a tackle. And just great cut by Eason to find the open space, that green grass, and able to convert a touchdown. Extra point unit will come on for Methuen, trying to make this a 14-point game early in the first quarter. Snap. Ooh, almost got a jump there from the Rams, and I believe they did get someone to go.
Offside against the Rams.
Yeah, Rams jumped early. Bring them a little bit closer. I don't think they'll debate going for it now. Even with the extra yardage, still probably just going to kick this extra point.
Yeah, it looks like they're still going to kick the extra point here.
Yeah, no reason. I know you're close and you got that offense rolling, but still an early game. Still got to respect this Marshfield Rams offense, who, by the way, last year scored the most points in MHS history. Broke a team record. So definitely a facet of this team you can't overlook. Snap is good. Kick is through the uprights and will be good. And the Rangers will kick this one back off to the Rams. What are we going to see from the Marshfield offense to get them moving?
I think what we're going to need to see is we're going to need to see True start to pick it up a little bit. I think True is obviously valuable. I said he had 23 touchdowns last year as a junior. It's a school record. Obviously, we got Moss. I think they're going to start to break out the read option between Moss and True here. I think more dump-offs to Brilliant. I think they're going to start to use Luke Richardson a little bit more, the sophomore. That kid is a disgusting wide receiver. He's 6'2", super fast, super lengthy. I think they just got to utilize their skill players more.
It's funny you mentioned True. One of the big parts of Methuen winning last year's game, True only ran for 28 yards versus them, compared to the 4 touchdown games that he had against other teams last year, running for 100+. So last year they were able to contain him. So far, True hasn't been able to break off one of those big ones, so we'd love to see him going once again as the Rangers getting set to kick this one back off to the Rams. 2:38 remaining in the first quarter. And you can hear that Rams student section going crazy, as always. This one's booted to the right. Maybe a chance for this to land out of bounds. No, Marshfield will return it once again. I think that was Bongelati. And the corner will run his way up close to that 40-yard line. Can't quite get there. And 1st down and 10 coming up for the Rams.
And if you notice, we got a Marshfield player hurt out there. Oof. That looks to be Charlie Leach.
I think that's 5'5", yeah.
Charlie Leach was one of our best linebackers last year. Him and Molander ran the linebacker duel last year. The defense cannot afford to lose Charlie Leach right now, especially after what we've seen thus far in this game.
Yeah, that'll be a terrible loss for the Rams. Hit with so many injuries this year. We mentioned Carroll in a boot right now. Different players getting hurt, littered all over that offense.
Oh, absolutely.
Now the defense starts to break down a little bit. And now we will return to play. Rams 1st down and 10, and they got to put together a touchdown drive, it feels like here. Down 2 scores. Moss looking to the sideline for the play call. And we will resume play. Moss in the gun, going to send a receiver in motion. That's brilliant. Moss looking to throw. He has time. Now he has to roll out to his right. He's going to air this one out to the sideline, just throw it away. And the Rams will live to play another down.
And that defense is absolutely all over Tormas here. You got Castillo, you got Rodriguez. This D-line is ferocious. And I think they're part of the reason why True only had 28 rushing yards last year.
100%.
Their defense is completely backed up by that D-line.
Moss finding a little bit of pressure on that new O-line, having a little bit of a hard time blocking these guys right now. 4 or 5 new guys in there. A lot of young guys as well. Bongelati, the only returning starter, and he is a captain. 2nd down and 10. Moss going to hand this one up to True, and True once again gets a good gain of about 4, but unable to break off a big one once again.
Just like you just said, just like the D lineman, the O lineman is almost completely new.
Yep.
We've got the sophomore Aiden Nicholson, your brother.
Yep.
And then we've got center Nick Gerard, senior, and then the 2 juniors on the left side. We got Matt Keaton and Nate McGowan. So this O line has to adjust just like the D line.
100% they do. It's going to be a 3rd down and medium coming up for the Rams. A 3rd down and 6. Richardson will come in motion back towards the O-line. Moss takes the snap. He's going to unload this one deep. He has a receiver. Brilliant. An athletic catch and a 1st down picked up for the Rams.
That is exactly what we were looking for here. We were looking for Moss to gun one out. We were looking for one of the receivers to finally catch it. And Jake Brilliant is always a reliable receiver there.
Rams going to go quick. Summers is going to come off. D'Antonio going to come in. And the Rams look to move quick here late in the 1st quarter. They hand this one off to True. True gets a block, cuts it outside, able to hold on to that ball. It's Brilliant, and I think Brilliant got stripped. And oh no, right when you have a good play, a turnover is made. Brilliant on the sweep, coughs it up. Aruka wants to say he's down by contact, but no. A turnover for the Rams, and that kills all the momentum.
That is just an absolute heartbreaker. You get a 40-plus yard catch, and then you lose the ball right after. That is an unbelievable letdown right now. This defense has to get a stop here. We got to get the ball back.
It was from Brilliant who made the big play, too. That big catch. They try and feed the hot hand once again on that sweep. Brilliant coughs up the ball, and Methuen will take over. Drosopoulos will come in now as well. Kicker and safety for this team. But it's been all Easton so far for Methuen, trying to repeat that success. They're 2 for 2 on drives, both leading in a touchdown. 1st and 10 for Methuen. Danella in the shotgun. He's got it back to his right. Danella sends receiver in motion. Take the snap, play action. Danella, QB draw up the middle. No one home. Leary finally comes up to make the tackle. Close to a 1st down. I believe he had the yardage. And once again, Methuen continues to effortlessly move the chains.
And that's that mobility we were talking about. You got Danella again, QB option, just right down the middle. That's about a 12-yard run. On the D line, we got Dylan Burho, linebacker, lining up on the D line right now. He's playing edge, kind of like Micah Parsons right now.
Trying to get that edge action going. The Rams need that pass rush as well. Just like Danella has had all kinds of time to throw back there, aside from a few extra pressures. About a minute remaining in the 1st quarter. 1st down and 10 picked up by Methuen. Danella once again in the gun, back to his left. He'll take the snap. Read option once again. He's going to get to the outside, but the Rams are there this time. Put him down quick, but still, quick quarterback, able to get a quick gain. About 4, bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, man, that quarterback is quick, and our defense is on that. Leary and Devine were right there. Not many quarterbacks are going to get 4 yards out of that run.
Yeah, great speed there to get to the outside. We'll bring up a 2nd down. Again, Rams just trying to not give up the big plays like they have on the first 2 drives. It was a flea flicker and then an Easton screen that he took to the house. And Rams trying to just not give up anything big right now. Really got to start converting these drives on defense.
And the Rams, they're known for blitzing. They're known 100%. For sending their front 7 up to the quarterback. Looks like we got a timeout here.
Whistles will be blown. Only 13 seconds left, so it's a timeout we will keep you here right now. We mentioned all these new look guys for the Rams, but a couple of the big ones last year. You have guys like Will Devine, 83 tackles on the year. Jake Ekstrom, 72 with 10 sacks. Alex Molander coming back, 115 tackles, 3 interceptions. I think you really need to see those guys step up to really make an impact on this game going forward.
Absolutely. They're our most skilled players on defense. They're the 3 senior captains on defense. They can't just be good. They got to be the leaders here. They got to be talking to all these new experienced players because, like you said earlier, most of our defense had seniors who graduated, like McAlpine. So we need guys like Molander, Ekstrom, Devine, and even Charlie Leach, who
guys who saw varsity time, guys who saw varsity time last year, but weren't really a starter. They really need to bounce back and step into this new role on the offensive side as well. Last year, the Rams had 433 total yards of offense, which got them back into this game, at least last year. So they need to try and repeat that success. I mean, 343 is hard to replicate, but this offense, massive all year. We're going to have to see if they can make it happen.
Yeah, that's what's going to have to happen. Let's see if the defense can send our offense right back on the field right here.
2nd down and 6. It is Danella in the gun. Back behind him is Eason once again. Danella, take the snap. He's going to hand it off on a sweep to a receiver. Ekstrom couldn't get up there, and he's running by Drasopoulos as well. Another chunk play. Finally tripped up, but not before they get to the Marshfield Rams 45-yard line.
And I mean, talk about quick. It looked like he was running foot fires. This Methuen team is so unbelievably mobile. You got to watch out for so many weapons here. They are absolute threats on this team. Looks like we got another timeout.
That'll do it for the first quarter here. Come to an end. Marshfield down 2 touchdowns, 14-0. Rams defense living up a lot of big plays so far. We'll see if they can bounce back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the rest of the coverage here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
We are back, 2nd quarter action from James G. Anderson Field. Rams down 2 touchdowns right now, and the Methuen offense continues to roll. Will Nicholson, Andrew Youngworth here. I'm going to get that down as we go. Danella going to check it down to Eason once again, getting upfield, and he's got green grass. Eason outruns everyone to the 10, the 5, another touchdown. That Eason with his speed just takes to the house.
I mean, oh my goodness. We talked about Eason being a threat at the beginning of the game, but he has single-handedly torn this defense to shreds. We're just over a quarter in, and he's got 3 touchdowns, and I can't even imagine how many yards thus far.
Insane. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them coming off of screen passes as well that he's just taking to the house. Yeah, the blocking's good downfield, but the Rams just unable to put a body on him and wrap him up. 20-0 lead right now for Methuen, and the extra point will be attempted once again.
And you said it right there. The blocking for Methuen's O-line has been outstanding.
It's tough to deal with. Getting ready for the snap, and the Rams jump again. This is the most, undisciplined Rams team we've seen thus far. Jumping off sides. They had penalties last week, that they got littered with.
They look so off their game.
Yeah.
They look so off their game. This is not Rams football recently.
Not what we're used to.
They look very off their game. These new guys just got to settle in here.
It's about Toy on
Tickets ready
the extra
for the
point.
Roach Brothers raffle. We'll announce it right after the extra point.
And I think they actually backed him up, so excuse me on that. I think there was a false start on the side of Methuen. Snap down, Devine almost got there, but it will be no good. So pressure from the Rams leads to a missed extra point.
It seems like that's the first positive thing that's gone right for
I know,
Marshfield this
that's what
game.
it feels like. We'd also like to mention here while we got this quick little break, next week, September 20th, Marshfield Community Media will be putting on a tailgate before the game, starting at 5 p.m. at Marshfield Community Media, located at the high school. Right to the right when you're pulling in, go to the MCM studio. We're going to take you around, show you the whole thing they got going on at MCM, the studio, control room, all that stuff going on. So make sure if you're watching at home and you want to go tailgate the game, go show up to MCM. I know I'll be there.
I mean, I'm going to be there too. Anyone watching this, if you want to take on me and Will in cornhole, we'll gladly take you on to a cornhole game. Because when I tell you we've never lost, I mean it. I mean that because we've never played together. But we've never lost. I promise you we've never lost.
Undefeated. And we will continue that streak going into Friday.
Oh, absolutely.
4-7-3-2.
And Methuen getting ready to kick this one back off to the Rams. And this Marshfield offense really going to need a spark. And we'll hopefully start this one out with the kickoff. Kick, medium one once again, and I think it's Bongelati once again who will return it. Cuts it upfield, but Methuen is right there and pretty much no gain on the return. And Bongelati getting into it a little bit.
That was Evan Williams on the return there.
Evan Williams on the return. There you go. Another young guy who they're going to need to make an impact, even if it is only on special teams.
Yeah, exactly. That's another new young guy, and he does play cornerback. So if they need him at the cornerback, that's where they're going to use him. What's super interesting about this matchup is the weekly top 25 came out yesterday. Methuen is ranked 14. Marshfield's ranked 13. So these are two pretty even teams on the top 25.
Tough matchup indeed, the 13 and 14. Marshfield, again, they felt like they got disrespected a little bit last year. They racked up all those wins, and at one point they were ranked as low as out of the top 25 in Mass after starting off 0-2. So far, lost to SJP, they looked good. And right now, it's a 20-0 deficit, nothing the Rams haven't seen before. It's Maas. First down, throw over the middle, caught by Brilliant, makes a cut upfield, but he will easily have a first down, and those are the types of plays we need to see moving forward for the Rams.
Absolutely. Moss looks as comfortable as ever back there. That was a great throw to Brilliant, moves the change. They just got to keep this momentum going for the rest of this drive. Put some points on the board.
First down and 10. Rams going on the hurry up as they always do. Moss in the gun. Take the snap. Hand off to True. True makes a cut, getting upfield. And that's a big and hard 4-yard run coming in for True. And that's, what we mentioned. We need to see True getting upfield and doing those angry runs to get up.
Yeah, those angry runs are going to be met with angry D linemen. But I tell you, those guys absolutely swallow the middle.
Second down and 6. Motion going in. They're going to hand it off. No. Moss, play action. Once again, he has all day to throw. He's going to unload deep to Richardson. Oh, almost caught on the back shoulder. Marshfield wanted a PI. Won't get it.
Yeah, coach is looking for a flag there. Not too happy with the call. The refs this far have had kind of their own theme of letting the kids play, man.
Yeah, swallow the whistle a little bit. Not let any big plays have an impact. Summers is going to come out. D'Antonio will come in for the extra receiver. But a third down that needs to get picked up by the Rams. It'll be Moss in the gun. He has True behind him. Take the snap. Moss looking to throw. He'll check it down to True. Has space. Davin True tries to break one tackle. Finally wrapped up. But there you see it. Davin True make an impact. First down picked up for the Rams, and the chains will move.
That's the type of action we need to see from Davin True right there. It's one of the most useful players on this offense. Has been since the beginning of last year. You mentioned D'Antonio. D'Antonio could become a very useful wide receiver. He is the fastest player on this Marshfield team.
Big piece, Moss off quarterback keeper. He'll pick up a couple of yards. And again, you mentioned Moss. Big arm, can do it on his legs as well.
Yeah, when I told you, that does not happen often, him getting stopped that early. His body is so big, he can normally make his way through.
Fakaisen is checked in as well. At that back, True will get a breather.
Fakaisen is a sophomore here. He's getting really early reps here.
Moss almost fumbled the snap, but he doesn't. Gonna air this one out deep. He has Richardson down there, but it's picked off. An underthrown ball, and Marshfield will turn it over once again.
Yeah, that's Caden Dito. That is absolutely not what you want to see here. 2 straight turnovers. And right now,
Intercepted by the
it's
Rangers.
not looking great here.
Yeah, trying to take that shot to Richardson once again. Picked off. Moss struggled versus
Rangers
St.
start.
John's Prep with the
First down for
interception
their
as
own
well.
6.
He had 2 in the first half. And that's a killer for Marshfield. As soon as they feel like they're getting something going again, it's 1 step forward and then another step back.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to see how the team can recover from this. See how Aruka can regather the boys. See how the captains on both sides can recuperate all the other players. And we got to get right back into it. Let's see how the defense responds here. Let's see if they can shut down Easton.
It's a 20-point deficit. Marshfield has yet to get a stop. It's been all touchdowns for Methuen. Whenever they touch the ball, all 3 by Easton. First down and 10. They have it right around their own 10-yard line. Danella in the gun, back to his right once again, or his left, excuse me, and they'll hand it off to Eason. Eason makes another cut, and he's sworn by the D-line of the Rams. But I feel like whenever this guy touches the ball, he's getting a gain no matter what it feels
Absolutely, yeah. No, if this kid gets negative yardage, then that means that didn't happen. That's all that means. It just means it simply didn't happen.
It's not real. Bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Rangers. Looking to set up.
If you look at the defense here, you see Charlie Leach is back in the game.
There you go.
So that's a crucial gain for this defense to get back. Charlie Leach is one of the most important players on this defense.
Went out with an injury, back in now. Tough kid. Trying to make an impact. Hard count. Not going to get anyone for the Rams to jump off sides. Danella in the gun. He splits out Easton wider to his right. Danella going to take the snap. It's a speed option to the left. He pitches it to Easton. Easton makes a cut. A flag is going to come in, and the Rams will finally wrap up Easton out of bounds.
And I mean, it doesn't get more deadly than that, right? Danella begins to run. He's speedy. Then you flick it out to Easton. I mean,
speed to the edge. It's tough to deal with.
Yes.
Flag did come down, though. And we'll assume that it's a hold for now. It was thrown in the vicinity of the lineman like it was a hold.
Looks like this was going to be called back.
Yeah. Just waiting on the call from the head official, white hat. Got 9 minutes remaining in the half. Again, Rams down 20, but trying to make a couple of plays here, get back into it. It's a long game, plenty of time.
Absolutely, and as you guys can probably hear, the student section's still in it. They're still chanting, they're still being rowdy. No. The mood has not been killed yet. Everyone's still ready. Everyone's still ready.
Oh, they wave off the flag here, so they say no holding, which was what we assumed it was. So they're going to move the chains here, I believe.
Yeah, they are.
There we go. Confusion all around. They backed it up like they were going to bring it back and then decided to wave off the flag.
Coach Aruka is not happy. He's trying to get the refs to throw back out the flag. He has not been satisfied with the refs calls here.
It's not every day you see a flag get waved off as well. Usually once it's thrown, it's final.
Yeah, you don't see him get picked back up anymore. But again, these refs have been letting the kids play. They have not called much. As you said, they're kind of swallowing the whistle a little bit.
Be first down and 10 for Methuen. Penalty won't inflict anything, but the first down was picked up by Eason. Danella in the gun. He's going to take the snap, throw a screen to the outside, and he has blockers there. Another big play getting outside, and the Rams will make the tackle. But once again, these quick screens using their speed has been so successful for Methuen.
That was Adrian Blake right there. He's another senior wide receiver. This Methuen team stacked with offensive senior skill position players. These kids are quick, they're fast, and they're smart. They know exactly where to be.
Well, first down picked up by Methuen. Once again, Danella has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, and the back to his left as well. Methuen, once again, has not been stopped yet this game. 3 for 3 on drives, all ending in touchdowns. Danella, take the snap, hand this one off, getting to the outside. Once again, this speed, Beauregard can't make the tackle. More missed tackles by the Rams. Another first down picked up. Finally, Divine, Leach, and a whole bunch of Rams will come in to make the tackle. But not before another massive run by Methuen.
And let me tell you, when your backup running back is making those kind of spin moves, like that is just so unbelievably, that is a skilled player right there. That was Joshua Quackier, I believe.
We'll go with that for now. We'll wait till the PA tells us.
Easton has not been on the field the last couple of snaps. As you can see, he's checking back in here. But they've been moving the chains with Easton on the sidelines here.
Which is huge for them. I mean, 3 touchdowns on the day so far for Easton. And he's going to have to make more magic happen for this team. Rams crowd trying to get Marshfield defense back into it. Play clock is running low, down to 3, and they will have to take a timeout with that play clock running really low. So we're going to take a break here on Marshfield Community Media. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
We are back here after the timeout on Marshfield Community Media. 7:40 remaining in the half. Rams down 20-0. Trying to get a stop on defense here in the second quarter. Danella has 2 backs with him in the backfield. It's Eason to his right, who has been massive so far. Danella going to take the snap. Play action. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming from the Rams. Danella escapes. Ekstrom finally gets there. Thought the ball might come loose for a moment. But no, he will hold on. A huge sack for the Rams from their senior defensive end.
That is exactly what we were looking for from Ekstrom. A TJ Watt type of play, gets around the tackle and finds the quarterback, gets him down. And that's going to be 2nd and long from Methuen. We look for more of this from Ekstrom as the game goes along.
Those are the plays that we have been looking for Ekstrom to make. 10 sacks on the year last year. Gets his first this time around. And the only experienced guy on that D-line. Proves to make experience work right there. Pick up the first sack. 2nd down and long for the Rangers. Danella in the gun. He's got a back to his right. Handoff. He'll hand it off to Easton. Easton trying to cut it upfield. The Rams defense finally puts a stop to him. Only a gain of about half a yard.
That was David Sheehan with the tackle there. That's a new guy making a big stop on a guy like Easton. So it's 3rd and long. This defense is...
Official timeout.
We got an official timeout. We have a player down, and that is Eason, and you hate to see that. Having a career day. He will go down, so we're going to take a break really quick here on MCM. We'll be back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
It actually is. That game was clutch. I never bring water to anything. I should. Water is low-key awesome. I don't utilize water enough in my daily life.
Another half, too. We need it at halftime, dude. After
I feel prepared now.
We are back here, Marshfield Community Media. It's a 3rd and long. Easton went down, so Kawaki will be in at back. 3rd and long, Danella in the gun. Running back to his right. Marshfield finally trying to get a stop here. It's a play action. Danella rolling out to his right. He has the check down, but he's going to throw across his body, other side of the field, and cuts up and back trying to get open space. He was running everywhere. Couldn't find the first down. It was Kawaki on the reception. We'll bring up a 4th down for the Rams. I didn't even know how to call that play. He was just dancing everywhere.
That was the most absurd thing I've ever seen. I don't even know how you get positive yardage out of that. But regardless, this stop was so unbelievably crucial for not just the defense, but for Marshfield in general.
We saw Evan Williams check in real quick at corner. And now they're going to bring Sheehan back in, but it'll be interesting to see. A little bit of a corner running back hybrid. I know he played a little bit of running back last year too. But the Rangers will punt this one away. And they're down to 7 seconds right now, so they have to make this one happen quick.
Gotta hurry up here.
And snap will get off. Rams are there, couldn't quite get the block. It'll take a bounce, not one that the Rangers would have liked. Still a decent punt down to that 25-yard line. Marshfield offense, after turning the ball over twice, really needs to start sustaining drives here.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to play a little smarter than we have been. I know we were talking about those long gun throws. I think right now Marshfield just needs to play simple, just get the ball in the scoring position.
Yeah, get a new guys into a rhythm. We mentioned that O-line from left to right. McGowan, Kean, Gerard. Bongelotti comes back, and then Nicholson at the right tackle. A lot of new guys, a lot of young guys coming in trying to make an impact. And they've let up some pressure so far and missed a couple of blocks on the outside. We're looking for them to really make a big jump here on this drive. You can only be inexperienced for so long, especially in Marshfield.
Yeah, no, in Marshfield, you got to adjust quickly. And what better way to get yourself ready than by playing St. John's Prep in Methuen in the first 2 weeks?
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Richardson comes in motion from the left. Mas takes the snap, handoff to True. True up the middle, but he's met immediately by that defensive line in Methuen.
Yep, there's that D-line again like we've been talking about all night. They absolutely hold down that entire defense. No room in the middle for anyone to get inside of.
Heavy set with Summers will come out. D'Antonio will check back in.
They're Crowley lined out.
Crowley split out wide.
They got him to jump.
Whistle was blown.
Whistle was blown. No flag was thrown.
That ball offside.
There we go. So they did get it. They got the jump. That's the 3rd time I think we've seen that this game as well. Getting them to jump.
Yeah, Methuen's D-line, they're looking to jump quickly. Sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it's going to set you back.
Yeah. So a 2nd and 10 turns into a 2nd down and 5. Mas take the snap. Hand off to D'Antonio, trying to get to the outside, and he has blockers. Beats one man to the outside. He'll step out of bounds. But the first time D'Antonio sees the ball, he'll pick up a 1st down for the Rams.
There's that speed from D'Antonio we were looking for. That's exactly how they should be utilizing him. Like I said earlier, fastest player in Marshfield. Runs a 4.57 40-yard dash. They're going to be using him a lot.
1st down picked up for the Rams. They'll go heavy set once again. Everyone bunched in. Moss will send Brilliant in motion. Take the snap. Play action. Moss looking to throw. Air this one out deep. He has Richardson and an athletic catch made by the sophomore. 1st down picked up by the Rams.
That was a beautiful throw by Moss, and that was an even better catch by Luke Richardson. I mean, this kid's a sophomore. He's going to be a big part of this program for a long time. And that got the crowd going. This stadium is loud now.
And Aruka's telling him to go quick, which they will. Moss take the snap, hand off to D'Antonio once again, gets to the outside and trucks a defender. Close to the 1st down, and Marshfield's offense will roll once again.
Here we go. Marshfield seems to be in rhythm here. Using all their players, looks like they're going to try to get right back into the snap.
Fakaisen came in for a play to give True a breather, but now he will come back in. Marshfield, 2nd down and about 3. Moss in the gun. He has True behind him. And looks to send a man in motion. It's True. Works to the left. Davin True will split out. Moss going to find an open receiver. He has Summers. Summers almost fell down, and they will say he had a knee down. Reception made, but still a 1st down picked up by Summers.
And again, that's what we were talking about. It's those simple plays to move the chains. The big play to Luke was huge. Now we got to play simple, keep the ball.
So 1st down picked up by the Rams. They will move the chains. That big formation with 2 tight ends in once again. Moss going to take the snap, Hand it up to True up the middle.
Gavin True up the
And True
middle.
will fall forward for a couple. We'll bring up second down.
And again, that D-line is just absolutely absurd. They're just swallowing True every time he tries to go through the middle.
Yeah, not a whole lot of room for him to work. He'll pick up about 2. So it'll be a second down and 8 for Marshfield. Crowley and Summers will both stay in and both work the left side of that O-line. And whistles will be blown and a timeout will be called. 3:05 remaining in the half. Marshfield putting together a drive. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
Three 9-2-4-7-5-3. 4753 on the end. If you have that ticket, if you would make your way down to the Roach Brothers VIP tailgate experience down outside the East End Zone, please.
We are back here on Marshfield
Thank you
Community
again to
Media
Roach
after the
Brothers for bringing the
timeout.
truck
Second
over,
down and 8. Moss going to
donating
send a
all the
man in
proceeds
motion.
to Marshfield
Play
High
action. It's a
School.
quarterback keeper. Moss up the
So
middle.
Moss up the middle on the
Barreling down,
keeper.
and he will pick up a first down.
That's exactly what we're talking about there. There's that read option with Moss and True. An absolutely great play call, and Moss is a unit. He's quick and he's strong, able to push his way for another first down.
The spot is going to be close. They have it marked as a first right now. It is. It's first down and goal, so chains won't move. Goal territory, handoff to True up the middle.
Gavin
They were
True up
waiting
the
for
middle.
Yeah, you were ready. Bongelati, we'll give credit to the old line. We saw a pancake right there. Bongelati putting a defender right into
Second
the turf.
goal.
It'll bring up second and goal for the Rams. And time still ticking. Trying to make this the possible last drive of the game. Burn all that clock. Don't want to leave Methuen too much time.
Marshfield does receive the ball second half.
Moss in the gun, going to send Brilliant in motion to the left. Take the snap, hand off to True. True up the
There is
middle.
True.
He's got daylight. Touchdown Marshfield.
Touchdown.
Davin True finally breaks one loose, and he finds the end zone.
That's exactly the type of run we were looking for from Davin True. Finally able to see a hole, find his way through it, and now just like that, Marshfield gains some momentum to get right back into this game.
And you
Defense got a hold up here.
You mentioned they get the ball in the second half, so if Marshfield can get a stop here, really put some momentum and put pressure on that Methuen team, extra point will trot on for the Rams. And Davin True gets his first touchdown of the year after having a massive junior year where he had so many touchdowns, 23 as you mentioned on the year. And we get to see this weird formation out of the Rams. This is your first time. It's a little bit of a trick formation, and they're going for 2. It's handed off to the outside, looking for the end zone. Bongelati will get in, and the 2-point conversion converted for Marshfield.
And now I absolutely love that play call from Aruka. Aruka's a gutsy coach. He likes to go for 2. And using Bongelati in that sweep is an absolutely great play. Now just like that, Marshfield's down by 12.
And we see that, a lot from this Rams team. Every single extra point, they get in this weird formation. They bring Drosopoulos out as a quarterback, and they try and confuse you. Most of the time, they just get into the formation after and then kick it off. This time around, they go for 2, and Bongelati, the corner, comes in, takes that sweep to the outside, and 2 points gained for the Rams. 2:03 remaining in the quarter, or the half, excuse me. Still the quarter, but the Rams, their defense really needs to step up here and get a stop.
And yeah, and they're coming off of momentum as well. They got to stop their last time around. Let's see if they can keep this up.
So Drosopoulos will kick this one off once again. Another young guy, Bergameska, run onto the field, be a part of that coverage unit. And I'll tell you what, there's no better sound in fall than Marshfield scoring a touchdown in the band.
I agree. That's how you know
Crazy.
fall's really bad.
Drosopoulos, put it on the tee, talk to the boys. Second kickoff of the day for him. Kid has a boot, has been putting these deep, especially versus St. John's Prep 2.
Nick Drosopoulos on the kick for the Rams.
Molander, Williams, Leary, bunch of young guys on this coverage team. Drosopoulos will give this ball the boot. Another great kick, lands very deep, and will roll into the end zone for a touchback. Close to rolling into that 5-yard line there, but
that was a fantastic kick.
Yeah, really good kick.
Right there. You don't see many high school players that can reach the end zone from their own 35.
Yeah. Kid has a boot. He was kicking for him last year and will continue it this year as well. Definitely a good asset to have for this Marshfield team with the ability to have that big leg, and yet to see him attempt a field goal this year, so we'll look out for that the further we get into the season. Well, Methuen will take over. First down and 10. They got 2 minutes and 3 seconds to work with. That Marshfield defense, once again, they got their first stop of the game in the last drive. Looking to repeat that success. It's Danella in the gun. He's got 2 backs with him. One of them is Eason to his left, who we see check back into the game. Danella sends a man in motion. Take the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. Look for a receiver. He's got all day to throw. Trying to cut it back, but Ekstrom will get him once again. His 2nd sack of the day.
And this is what we've been waiting to see all night. Ekstrom finally in his groove, finally in his rhythm, and now he's got 2 sacks here in this quarter.
He'll bring up 2nd down and long. About a loss of 1.5 yards, so we'll still go in the books as a sack for Ekstrom. And more importantly for the Rams, time still ticking, down to 1 minute and 30 for Methuen to try and get this one working. 2nd down and 11. Danella in the gun. He's got Kawaki to his right. O-line in that stance. Danella will take the snap. It was bobbled for a second. Air this one out deep, and it's caught. Flag is thrown, but for now it is a completed pass all the way to the Marshfield 45-yard line.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that was Adrian Blake again. Adrian Blake has silently been putting up some great numbers this game. He's had a few really big plays here. Let's see what this flag is on.
The officials will talk it over. It was thrown in the secondary of Marshfield. So we'll have to see what the call is, and it looks like for now it's going against Marshfield. The official's going to ask if they want to accept or decline. And we'll get the call right now.
Holding against the Rams is declined.
So it's a holding against Marshfield. That penalty will be declined, and Methuen's offense will continue to move with 1 minute left. Clock will now start running, and now we're to exactly 1 minute remaining in the half. Danella has Eason to his right in the shotgun. Take the snap, looking to throw. He'll roll out to his right. Pressure finally coming. He'll check this one down. Good coverage there by Phoenix Beauregard. Pass will fall incomplete, bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's a great play by Beauregard. Beauregard was right up on him. That's great pressure from the Rams.
Bring up 2nd down. Stop the clock for now. 51.7 remaining. And Marshfield would really like to get out of this half without another score.
Oh, absolutely. And as you mentioned, Eason is back in this game. They have not used him yet on this drive. I know for sure Methuen's happy to have him back in there. Oh, Marshfield, not so much. Let's see if they can contain him.
2nd down and 10. 3 receivers will spread out to the right of Danella. And Eason in the backfield once again. As you mentioned, he got injured. He's been back so far this drive. Take the snap. He's going to roll to the right. Danella looking to throw. He'll throw that out route to the outside. Caught. Moves made, and I should have enough for a 1st down. The Rams will wrap him up. Clock will still run right here. And a 1st down. They're looking to stop the clock with a 1st down, and they will right now. 31.8 will be what's on the clock right now. Drosopoulos will come back in. Evan Williams as well.
Whole bunch of confusion out in the field here.
Yeah, I think we have some clock confusion.
Marshfield is arguing that the clock should keep moving right now.
Yeah, 1st down will stop it momentarily, but now the clock should be moving, which is what the Rams are going to argue. So listen to the official. So the game clock will be reset to 35 seconds.
Get ready.
Not 3.5, 35. So a little bit of confusion there.
Bit of issues on the scoreboard there.
Yeah, clock's still not right, and it should run off the official's whistle with the first down picked up. So I believe they did get it right here. And now clock will run. Danella will just go and spike the ball down. Bring up second down.
Ball down.
And that was confusing right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was a whole bunch of everything. We had subs coming off, clock confusion, everything was happening there.
So it'll be a second down off the spike. Clock will stop with that as well. 33 seconds exactly on the clock. And Marshfield trying to make a big stop. Whole bunch of corners in the game to cover these receivers. Danella in the gun. He'll spread out Eason to the left, line up as a wide receiver. Danella takes the snap. He has to roll out to his right. He has green grass. Coverage is there. He's going to unload one deep, and another amazing athletic catch made by Methuen. And that will stop the clock for now. It'll resume when the chains are set.
On the reception, we do have an official timeout.
So officials will call a timeout as well. 22.7 remaining, and what a grab made by Methuen.
I mean, oh my goodness, that was an unbelievable catch. I was sure that was going to get picked off, but what a catch. I believe that was Adrian Blake on the reception there. He has been deadly this game. He has had a bunch of huge plays. That one right there, the most impressive for sure.
22.7 remaining. The clock should run in just a second here. We're going to get the official whistle. Actually, maybe with the injury.
Yeah, it looks like we might have an injury timeout in the field here.
And that will full stop it, I believe, and I think that's what Aruka is upset about right now. He wants the clock to be running. So the Rams defense has a huge stop to make right now. And Aruka wants the clock to run, and now it will. Down to 20. Danella going to spike the ball once again. And that will lead us to second down, 20.6 remaining. Photo finish into the half right now.
Yeah, absolutely. As we just mentioned, the injury timeout, that was Adrian Blake, actually. That tremendous catch left him with the injury after the play, so that's not what you want to hear from Methuen right now. He's their number one receiver.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring out a couple different guys now to make some magic happen. But after that spike, second down and 10. Methuen will set up.
Clock here for them.
It's Danella in the gun. He's got Eason to his right. Danella take the snap, looking to throw. He pump fakes. He's going to throw over the middle. Picked off, heading the other way. And a return for Marshfield. They finally get a stop. And Marshfield once again will make a stop. It's Ryan Bergameska. And the Rams will take over.
That was the perfect finish to the half that the Rams were looking for. An interception on the goal line by one of our new varsity players. Ryan Bergameska has not seen much action thus far in his career as a football player on varsity. Big interception at the goal line there, and that is a perfect finish to the half. Marshfield will receive the ball to start the second half, most likely down 12 at half. I believe they're going to take a knee here.
Yeah, probably just going to see the Rams take a knee, get ready to go in the half. Bergameska, again, one of those young guys seeing his varsity playing time for the first time this year, comes up with a massive interception, and it will just be a knee for the Rams mouse under center. He will take that knee down, and that will do it for the first half of action. An exciting one here on Friday the 13th at James G. Anderson Field. 20-8, your score. Marshfield's down. They will receive at the second half. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with second half coverage here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual. one person at a time.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
So Marshfield Community Media, we're a community media center, first and foremost. We cover the local events in town, so your high school sports. We help do the government coverage from all the things like select board, zoning board, etc. We also teach people in the community how to do video work, audio work, so podcasts, making videos for their YouTube channels. We run content made by local members of the community on our TV channels and put it up online. Basically, we serve the media needs of the community. Tailgate with MCM is the opportunity for people to come in and see what we do. A lot of the times people see the things that we do online, whether it's watching events we cover or seeing some of the videos we put up. But we want you to see what and where we are. We want you to see our TV studio. We've got a huge green screen wall. We've got a stage. We've got 2 studios that we make content out of. We've got edit labs. We've got some office space in here. We want you to see what it is we do, where it is we do it. And we want you to come in. We want you to have some fun before the football game. We're going to be having a family-friendly, tailgate before the game. We're going to have snacks. We're going to give tours around the studio, bring the kids, have some fun. So the tailgate's going to take place at 5 p.m. on Friday, September 20th. It's going to be right before the football game. People do not need to register. You can just show up. I think the most fun thing about this is giving people the opportunity to kind of see how we do things. They're going to be able to see, our equipment. They're going to be able to see our studio. They're going to see kind of like how the magic happens. I think this event will help people in the community kind of just understand us a little bit better. We hear a lot of the time that we're a hidden gem. We don't want to be hidden anymore. We want you to see us. We want you to know us. If anybody has questions on Tailgate, they want to know more information, they can feel free to reach out to us at info@marshfieldcommunitymedia.com. Feel free to give us a call. Our phone number's on our website. Maybe come a little bit early to the high school and check out our studio. We're located on the right side of the building near the tennis courts. So come find us. You'll see a giant inflatable field goal kicking thing outside. You'll know that's us.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
Chloe Pinker, senior captain. Sarah Foley, junior captain. Lily Michela, senior. Thelma Cady, senior. Evelyn Rosales, senior. Isabel Cannon, junior. Karen Williams, junior. Anna Wood, junior. Sophia Young, junior. Bella D'Souza, sophomore.
William Lowney, sophomore.
Maddie Dewell, sophomore. Maeve Lowney, sophomore. Evie Kerr, sophomore. Lisa Card, sophomore. Kate Miller, sophomore. Kylie Kidd, sophomore. Sally Horton, sophomore. Will Nicholson, sophomore. Abby Sadbury, freshman. Alexa Darcy, freshman. Brianna Sadbury, freshman. Taylor Clark, freshman. Julie Sharon, freshman. Sophie Morris, freshman.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2024 Marshfield High School dance team.
Hey girl.
People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media, such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity Sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Sunday, November 3rd, the Marshfield High School Friends of Music here at Marshfield High School will be hosting its 9th annual mattress fundraiser sale. Heard that correct, mattress fundraiser. Need a mattress? Or know someone who does? Stop by Student Dining on Sunday, November 3rd between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Get a great deal and help our music students. There are many sizes to choose from: twin, folk, king, queen, and even some special sizes. These are all quality name brand mattresses. It will be savings to the community of 30 to 50% off retail. Prices start from $199. If you need one for you, your child, or even a spare bedroom, please come support the music program. You'll sleep well knowing that you supported our students and you saved a lot of money over retail. Again, Sunday, November 3rd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also, opportunity next week at our Go Gold home game to support pediatric cancer research. The Marshfield Community Media will be hosting a free tailgate, family-friendly fun games, snacks, and a tour of the studio. It brings you all this live video coverage of all Marshfield High School sports. MCM is located on the right side of the high school, over by the tennis courts in community track. That's 5 p.m. next Friday. All ages welcome. Please welcome back to the field your Marshfield Rams.
Welcome back to Marshfield Community Media. Second half action getting underway at James G. Anderson Field. Will Nicholson alongside Andrew Youngworth. And we're in for a good second half here. Rams getting the ball after a big interception to end the first half.
Yeah, the Rams could not have ended that second half better, getting a touchdown in the 2-point from True and Bongelati, and then the interception by the junior Ryan Bergameska. Bongelati drops it again.
Yeah, fumbled it a little bit. Going to try and make a cut upfield, and he actually has room. Bongelati to the 50, just the kicker to beat, and the kicker wraps him up. No, Bongelati still on his feet, and a great return from the corner. Rams will have great field position.
What could have been disastrous turned into the best possible start here for Marshfield, as Bongelati with a huge reception to put the Rams in the end zone, in the red zone. That's going to put them at the just inside the 20-yard line.
Instant red zone action for the Rams, a great place to start. And Marshfield needs to punch in another touchdown here, really make this game interesting. Again, Bergameska did his part with the halftime interception to keep Methuen out of the end zone. Rams have to punch in their own. And, you know, we talked a little bit about the break. This is the Marshfield we see, I feel like, every year. Start a little bit slow early in the season, and around the second game, second half, they finally turn it up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly how it was last week. That's exactly how it was last year to start the season. They start slow, and once they find their rhythm, they're a dangerous team.
First down and 10, Moss in the gun. He's going to motion True out wide. Take the snap. Moss looking to throw. He has time. He rolls out to the right. No one home. Moss getting outside and finally able to just throw that one away. I believe he got it to the line of scrimmage, and a receiver was in the vicinity. So that will go as an incomplete pass. Methuen wants intentional grounding. I don't think they're going to get it.
Yeah, we were lucky to get away with that call there.
Yeah.
That's a lucky break here from Marshfield. The refs are discussing the play, though.
I think Aruk is making the case that there was a receiver in the vicinity at the ball. So officials will talk it over once more, and that would be huge for Marshfield. They would lose a down with that and get penalty yardage tacked on it.
Yeah, that was great pressure there by Methuen's D lineman once again.
So they say a receiver was in the vicinity, so it will be second down. Just go as an incomplete pass.
Second down.
Student section's getting lively here.
Yeah. Second down and 10 for the Rams. And they'll have to switch hashes here. Richardson spread out really wide to the right. Single coverage on an island. Moss, again, has that big set with two tight ends in. Going to send Brilliant in motion to the right. Take the snap. Hand off to True. Up the middle. Davin True falling forward for a couple of yards. And they'll pick up about a gain of 3 or 4. Bring up third down for the Rams.
Yeah, it was a solid run by True. But again, that D-line swallowed up the middle. No hole there for him there. 2-yard gain. D'Antonio
will come in for Marshfield, bring in that extra receiver set. They've liked the two tight ends in early downs and bring out more receivers in the late ones. Moss, take the snap, looking to throw. Time winding down, throw over the middle, off the hands of Richardson.
That is a tough break for Marshfield there. They're going to have to settle for a field goal because that would have put them a yard shy. And I would have bet that Aruka probably would have gone for it there.
Oh, 100%. Well, now, decision to be made. Do they bring in Drosopoulos? He's walking up on the sideline right now like he's thinking about it. But no, the Rams offense will stay on the field. Big fourth down and 7 coming up for the Rams. Moss will look to the sideline for the play.
So I guess they are going to keep the offense out there anyway, even though it's not 4th and 1.
4th and 7 is the yardage. Moss will take the snap. He's looking to throw. He has time. Tore up the middle. Breaking tackles. Tore has a first down to the outside, still on his feet. He will fall down inside the 5, but the big senior quarterback uses his legs to pick up the first.
And that's what we're talking about there. Tor Moss is just an absolute unit. Once he gets speedy, and that body, no one's going to tackle him. I think he was marked down at the 2. That was a really smart play by Moss there.
We'll have to see what the call is. Still no call from the officials. It's a late hit going against the defense, hitting Tor. A little bit of late. So it'll go against the Rangers. It'll move Marshfield up even closer to that 1-yard line. Or excuse me, I believe they'll still keep it at the 2.
Really interesting to see how they play this year. They could send Davin up the middle, but that D-line is threatening.
They got the big set right in right now. Moss going to take the snap, hand off to the outside, getting it is Jake Brilliant. Touchdown Marshfield. The senior receiver gets the jet sweep to the outside, and Marshfield has made it a one-score game.
And I absolutely love that play call from Aruka there, using Brilliant to go all the way around the D-line, because that's the strong part of their defense, finding the weak spot in their defense and attacking it. Perfect start to the second half here from the Rams. Big return, touchdown, the run from Moss, all of it. Perfect start.
Following that right side of that offensive line, too, behind Bongelati Nicholson. Again, the new guy to varsity, and then the guy who's a captain, able to find their way, and they're going for two again. Brilliant to the outside. He throws. Divine end zone. Touchdown once again. The two-point conversion is good. It is brilliant to Will Divine. I mean, I didn't expect that one coming. I expected them to kick it.
That is the last play I would expect to see here today. If you were to tell me before that Jake Brilliant would throw the ball to Will Divine in the end zone, I would have told you, nope, again.
Crazy.
I would have told you, nope, that is not going to happen here today. But it happened, and just like that, the Rams are down by 4. All the momentum is towards Marshfield here right now.
Huge drive for Marshfield, makes it a 4-point game. And we mentioned all the way even back towards the first half, if the Rams can get this ball rolling, score before the half, keep them out of the end zone. So far, so good on that play call and that game plan. Now they're only down a score, and Methuen's offense has gone 0 for 2 on the last 2 drives.
Yeah, let's see if the defense can keep up this momentum here. Ekstrom has found his rhythm. Ryan Bergameska clearly has settled in well. Let's see if more of these new guys can settle in, and let's see if the defense can give the offense the ball back.
It'll be Drosopoulos to kick this one back off to Methuen. He booted the last one through the end zone, and this kid has a big leg. I think I need to confirm it, but I'm pretty sure no player has ever worn number 0 for the Marshfield Rams. So Drosopoulos, 1 of 1 so far.
Absolutely, or you could call him 0 of 0. He's the first one to ever wear this jersey. They've never, 0 is not a football number. They've never had
Usually
0
not,
in football.
No. I think they picked it up with these new jerseys. At least no one in my day was rocking number 0.
No one in your day was rocking New Balance either.
Yeah, no, exactly.
New Balance jerseys, that's a new one here.
It's a good look. Number 0 kicker. Some drip. Drosopoulos going to boot this one deep. Land once again. Going to be returned right at the goal line. And they're going to run this one out. Methuen tries to get to the outside. A great tackle made by the Rams. And great coverage by the kickoff team.
Yeah, that was a fantastic coverage from the kickoff team, as you said. Defense is in a great position right here. Let's see if they can contain Shane Eason. Let's see if they can contain the quarterback. Let's see if they can get a 3 and out here.
Yeah, it's been Danella for the Rangers so far at quarterback. He has been able to use his legs, use his arm to really make plays happen, but past 2 drives have not gone the way that they wanted. And Marshfield, all the momentum right now, looking to pick it up.
If you look out wide, Adrian Blake is back in the game after coming off that injury in the second quarter. So that is huge for Methuen right there. It's another fantastic skill position player.
First down
out
and
wide.
10. Danella going to be in the gun. Take the snap. Hand off to Easton up the middle. Easton makes a cut and a great spin move. Gets to the outside, breaks another tackle. And finally, Bergameska has to come in and wrap him up from the safety position. Easton continues to hit every button on his controller to get up the field.
I mean, when I tell you, whenever there seems to be light, Easton's just the one who flips off the switch. I mean, he has just absolutely destroyed this defense. There has been no answer for him.
Not yet. Not yet so far. Even when he was injured, Kawaki has done a great job when he's come into the game. It's a deep running back room for the Rangers. First down and 10 after the Easton run. Danella, receivers to his right, and 2 backs with him in the backfield. He'll send a receiver in motion, take the snap. He'll pitch it to the outside. Rams with good coverage. Phoenix Beauregard tries to wrap him up, gets him by the shoelace, and still able to fall forward for a couple of yards. That looked like it could have been a huge loss, but able to pick up about 5.
Kawaki has done that multiple times this game. I don't know how this kid continues to be so far back and then gain 5 yardage out of there. And it looks like Kawaki might be hurt here.
Yeah. So he is down right now. So we are going to take a break real quick on Marshfield Community Media, and we'll be back with the rest of the coverage. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
Divine's pads looked a little messed up for a sec. I think he's just got to fix them.
We're back after the injury timeout to Kawaki. We'll keep you updated with that. 2nd down and 5 right now for the Rangers. Under 10 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Up by 4, the Rangers are. Daniela going to take the snap, handoff up the middle to Eason, and that's the first time this game it feels like where Eason hasn't broken off a massive run when he's touched the ball.
I was just about to say that. Eason finally getting shut down. Took a little over 2 quarters to get it done, but the defense, they've looked like they've adjusted since the beginning of this game.
There'll be a 3rd down and 3. Drossopoulos will come out of the game. He was in for Divine, who had shoulder pad mix-up, had to get that adjusted on the sideline. So Divine, senior, back into the game. 3rd and 3. Danella in the gun. Hard count. Won't get the Rams to jump. So they'll have to readjust, go to the 2nd play. Would love to see some pressure from Jake Ekstrom here if he can get there. Danella going to take the snap, roll to his right. He's going to pitch this one to Eason. Eason has the 1st down and more, and a 1st down picked up. Man, that play in 3rd and short feels unstoppable for Methuen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's really nothing you can do there. I read that play coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
As the second he ran over and I saw Eason on that side, I'm like, uh-oh. That's all you can say there. Those are 2 very, very quick guys. On 3rd and short, like, the defense has to react to that almost instantly to stop it.
Great play dialed up from the coaching staff of Methuen. Move the chains, pick up a 1st down, and they have crossed into Marshfield territory at their own, the Marshfield 45-yard line, excuse me. 1st down and 10, Danella in the gun. He's got Eason behind him to the right, 2 receivers to his left. Danella's going to take the snap, fakes the pitch. It's a QB keeper to the left. Marshfield gets outside, and Phoenix Beauregard able to take him down for a loss.
Phoenix has looked fantastic to start up the season. He's another new guy on this varsity roster. Phoenix has looked fantastic in his first varsity action, his first 2 games.
And Marshfield, you know, if they did a great job subbing out between a big unit and a small unit. Sheehan coming in and out, and they'll bring him in when they assume run play, and on pass they take him out, bring in another coverage guy. We've seen Evan Williams do it a few times. Beauregard in there as well, Bongelati. I believe Leary's the extra guy they'll bring in right now. 2nd down and 11. Danella in the gun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Kawaki in the backfield to his right as well. He's going to send Easton in motion, take the snap. It's fumbled! The ball is loose, and he's going to have to fall down on it. Fumble will be recovered by Methuen, but another big loss to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the first type of adversity Methuen has seen all season. As we mentioned earlier today, Methuen's coming up from a 42-14 win versus Lincoln Sudbury. So here at Marshfield, Methuen is now facing a type of adversity they have not seen yet this year. So we're going to see not just how Marshfield deals with Methuen, but how Methuen deals with facing this type of adversity. Because Methuen has not seen this year.
100%. And Will Divine trying to get the crowd into it right now. And you can hear the fired up Marshfield crowd trying to get a big 3rd down stop. Drossopoulos just came in to play corner as well. Evan Williams checked in. Only 3 defensive linemen in for the Rams. And once again, the play clock is going to run low. Man, that Marshfield crowd, you could make a case they're making a difference on these.
Absolutely. James G. Anderson is absolutely rumbling right now. When I tell you this crowd is into it, oh my goodness, they have caused multiple timeouts, multiple penalties on this offense of Methuen.
So while we have you here for a timeout, we're going to take a look at the 2023 matchup if you're just joining us. The game was in Methuen, where they took the win 27-24 versus the Rams. Marshfield had 343 yards total offense. True only running for 28, but Moss passing for 249. Divine led the team with 13 tackles, and on the last play of the game, Marshfield lost it, and it was a tragic end. They started off 0-2, but we all know how it went from that point on.
Yeah, when looking at the box score of this game from last year, that looks kind of similar to how tonight has gone. Moss has thrown a decent amount of yards. True has not seen much yardage. True does have a touchdown. He has not gotten much yardage. The D-line has been very good in the run game. Moss has aired out a few pretty big passes here. So this looks to be similar to last year's game.
100% Moss has been all air raid so far, and they're hoping to get him back on the field. Big 3rd down for the Rams defense. If they get the ball back, a chance to take the lead for the first time today. Danella will send his tight end and line up Easton as a back, but no, a lineman jumped early, and once again, James G. Anderson field,
All-star
making
against
some
Methuen.
noise. A little bit of pressure, they'll back him up 5 more.
Are we in James G. Anderson or are we in Beaver Stadium right now,
Penn
causing
State.
all of these false start penalties on Methuen right now? I mean, oh my goodness.
It's the loudest we've heard James G. Anderson Field in a while. They're fired up to see their Rams team
Third
back
down,
on the field
21.
in the home opener. 7:01 remaining in the third. Danella in the gun. He's going to shift his wide receiver over. Easton in the backfield as well. And third and a country mile coming up for the Rangers. Easton will come up to the line of scrimmage as a receiver. They'll take the snap. Looking to throw. Over the middle. Pass is caught. It's a hook and ladder to the outside. Going to be close to a first down, but I believe he will be just short. That was an interesting play design, Glenn.
I'm not even sure if that was a play design. I think that was improvised. I think that was improvised by Adrian Blake there. That was a fantastic, genius play from him there.
So they're going to be just short. 4th down and 1 coming in for the Rangers. A Marshfield defense that would love to get a stop right now. It was 3rd and 20 plus, now down to just 4th and 1.
I can feel my feet shaking right now. Everyone's stopping on the stands, getting loud.
4th and 1, Danella to Easton, up the middle, he has the outside, way more room, spins, and he's gonna get tackled, but not before first down as we picked up.
The crowd silencer, man.
Yeah.
Shane Easton is the crowd silencer. He has absolutely just torched this defense. That wasn't even that big of a gain, but it was a huge gain.
Momentum play for Methuen, running this clock as well and pushing it down the field. It'll be 1st down and 10, fresh set. Danella in the gun. He's got Easton to his right. Danella will send a man in motion. That's Kawaki. He's going to take the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and he has space. Bongelotti's going to try and hunt him down, and he will, but not before a big run by the quarterback of Methuen picks up a first down.
And yeah, Danella, man, that read option is dangerous. Danella, super quick, super mobile. He's super shifty. He was able to get huge yardage there. That's another fantastic play call by Danella's head coach, or Methuen's head coach, excuse me.
Well, 1st down picked up for the Rangers once again. They've been pushing this ball down the field after starting on Marshfield's 19, or their own 19, excuse me, taking it down inside the Marshfield 20. Danella back to his right. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand this one off. Easton up the middle, and another big gain by Easton. Bring up 2nd down, and with the spot, it looks like to be about 3. Man, every time this kid touches the ball.
Every time Easton gets the ball, you just never know, man. Easton, he's dangerous, but this defense has actually contained him pretty well on this drive.
All things considered, he's taken 2 screen passes to the house, so decent in that regard. 2nd down and 5 coming up from Methuen. Danella in the gun once again, back to his left. Motion, Kawaki once again, take the snap, hand it off to Easton, and once again, Easton up the middle, and the Rams defensive line is going to meet him for a loss.
Molander was right on that. He read that like a book from the start. He's super hyped up right now, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
And a huge 3rd down. Coming up right now, you got to think, does Methuen attempt a field goal if they don't convert this one?
I think they have to here. Marshfield is in a great position. If they can force them to kick a field goal, it's still a 1-possession game. They're down by a touchdown and an extra point.
So decisions to make right now. Still 3rd down for the Rangers. 4:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And the Marshfield crowd gets excited. Whoa, what is this formation? Just one lineman there, and Marshfield confused. Danella takes the snap. He's going to throw a screen to the outside, and it's dropped. Ball could be loose. No, they'll say incomplete pass. And that was a formation for sure.
Whoa, I have never seen that in a high school game before.
4th down.
But let me tell you, that did not pay off.
And I think the field goal unit is going to come on as well to try and attempt make this a 3-point game. I mean, what do you think about the call here? They're only making a 1-score game.
I think field goal is the right decision here. For Marshfield, that was a fantastic way to get out of it. You're still only down by a touchdown. The way this offense has been moving, I don't doubt that they could get right back into the end zone.
So
let's see how the field goal ends up here.
It's the Methuen sophomore, Abatui, on the extra point. Or the field goal, excuse me, kick, snap, good. Does he have enough leg? Yes, he does. Massive field goal, and Methuen extends their lead 23 to 16?
16,
yeah. I was blind
23
for a second.
16.
Thank you.
Oh, that's okay. So, yeah, Marshfield's down by a touchdown right now. Offense is still coming off some momentum. They've looked great as of recent.
Still a one-score game for them. If they can score this one, pick up that extra point, we got a tie ball game on our hands.
This third quarter has been flying by. We're only 4 minutes left in the third quarter here. Marshfield could look to tie the game entering the fourth quarter.
One drive each team, and we got 4 minutes left in the third. Shows you how quick these games can turn around. Marshfield down 20-0 at one point. And I mean, what have you seen from the Marshfield Rams that has led to this comeback?
Well, I'll tell you what, from what looked to be hopeless has now turned into a completely even game. I think it's just been the attitude of the players on the field. They seemed kind of lost like at first.
Yep.
They seemed kind of lost. They kind of seemed a little hopeless. I think it's these captains that are really driving these younger guys to get into this game. When you mix in Ryan Brigham's pick, Jake Brilliant's big catch, Luke's big catch, all these younger guys making these big plays has gotten this team right back into this game.
Ekstrom also on the defensive end, 2 sacks to go along on the day. It's been successful for the Rams. Abatui going to kick this one deep. Once again, going to be returned by the Rams, cutting upfield, and they got blockers down the sideline. Another big return for Marshfield. Takes it out to about the 40. Bongelati once again might look to switch positions after this game from corner.
He might have to play both positions or just become a returner full on, because let me tell you, he ain't too bad at returning.
So Rams, good field position setting up. They're right at that 40-yard line, actually about a yard short, so the 39. And we're going to see this dominant Marshfield offense. And we mentioned a little bit earlier in the broadcast, last year in 2023, they had the most total points in MHS history, along with the most total passing yards in MHS history.
And I think this comes as a surprise to nobody. I mean, Tor Moss is everything you look for in a quarterback. He can get the ball down the field, run the ball. It's no shock to me that Tor has the most passing yards in MHS history.
First down and 10 for the Rams. True in the backfield, Moss in the gun. He's going to send a man in motion, take the snap. Moss, throw over the middle. He's got Richardson making a cut upfield, and a gain of about 7 for the Rams.
That was great pressure by Methuen. Even better reaction time from Tor Moss there.
We'll bring up second down and 3 for the Rams. Moss once again in the gun. He's going to send Brilliant in motion, and it's a QB keeper himself trying to get up the middle. Tor Moss uses that big frame, and he's going to fall forward for the first down.
Once you get the O-lineman pushing Moss, it's almost, without a doubt, going to give you at least 5 yards. With Moss's body and the O-lineman's strength, I mean, that's just guaranteed yardage there. First down for Marshfield.
That was Gerard, Keenan, and McGowan on the blocks for the Rams on that left offensive line. A jump from the D-line, not called. And we got back in time. Nonetheless, a first down for the Rams. True will take a breather. That's Fakaisen in the backfield.
Crowley's out here.
And Crowley split out wide once again. They're going to take the snap, throw the screen to Crowley. Crowley is going to make one man miss, get upfield, and Brady Crowley, the senior tight end, he's fired up, and he is a first down.
Brady Crowley is a player who is not used nearly as much as he should be. When I tell you Brady Crowley has the perfect build for a tight end, he's speedy, he's fast, he's quick, but not only is he that, he is 6'3", strong. He is a strong player, great hands. He's the perfect tight end build. Whenever they use Crowley, only good things happen there.
And we got an injury timeout on the field. I believe they're going to help him up. We got a timeout for right now, so we'll keep you here as we go. Again, Brady Crowley, big reception there, but he was one of the guys last year coming in as a junior, surprised a lot of people. I mean, he's a big dude, but his speed and his ability to make these big-time catches are what really impressed the Rams and added another whole option to their offense.
And Crowley's been hard at work all offseason. He's only gotten better since his junior year. I think Crowley is going to be one of the key assets for Marshfield's success this season.
So we're back from the injury timeout, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Moss going to send D'Antonio in motion. He'll take the snap, look to throw. He has time. He's going to unleash downfield. He has Brilliant, and Brilliant makes the catch. Touchdown, Marshfield. And the Rams have a chance to tie this game up.
And just like that, Marshfield has made this a ball game. That was a perfect throw from Tor Moss. Brilliant, got a step on his man, and Methuen's #1 cornerback was the one who got hurt there, so maybe that affects them a little bit. Brilliant got a step on that backup cornerback, and just like that, Marshfield's tied the game.
Insane here from the Rams. They're in this formation once again. They've gone for 2 twice today, and they could go for the league if they choose to do it again. No, they will set up for the field goal this time around. So Drosopoulos will be back to kick. It'll be Brilliant, who caught the touchdown. He will hold it. Snap to Brilliant, hold is good. Kick right through the uprights, and we are tied up at 23 in the third quarter.
Let me tell you, they might have to find a new football. That football literally just disappeared into the air.
So under 3 minutes left, Rams defense will need to make another huge stop. Try and get their boys the ball back.
All momentum is towards Marshfield here. The defense is coming out on fire, and when a defense has momentum, that only means bad things for the offense.
They were even able to stuff Ethan a few times, that running back. Shut him down a few times at the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to repeat that success right now. The last 3 drives for Methuen have ended in interceptions or punts.
Yeah, they haven't scored a touchdown in a while. The only scoring they've had was of recent was that field goal. But other than that, they have not been able to get down the field much.
So Drosopoulos on to kick for the Rams. He's had 2 big ones so far. And Marshfield, after a game they started out down 20-0, have came back all the way to even us up at 23-23.
I think I speak for everyone when I say that this has been the most Marshfield football game ever. Down by 20, coming back against a good team, and now just like that, we're in a ball game that's going to go down to the wire.
100% feels like an instant Marshfield classic. As Drosopoulos going to tee this one off, and he will boot it. Wow, that one goes really deep, but actually goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So trying to get it in that back right corner of the end zone, pulls it a little bit, and Marshfield's defense will take the field, but they're going to bump up the offensive Methuen a couple yards.
Yeah, that's not the start we needed for this defense here. It's okay, though. Let's see how this defense rallies after that kick.
Under 3 minutes to play. And again, you mentioned Marshfield's defense has been able to shut down Easton and Ekstrom, put a little bit of pressure, and I feel like a lot of that has led to the Rams being able to make them go 0 of 3 on drives in the past 3.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think from what we've seen, Easton is their offense pretty much. Easton is their main guy. Now, of course, you got Adrian Blake wide out. You got Danella QB. Those are 2 studs, but all their offense is centered around Shane Easton.
And that's how it's looked so far. He's got 3 touchdowns on the day. Drosopoulos and Williams saw the formation. They'll come off, and that defensive line for the Rams will come back in. First down and 10. Danella in the gun with a back to his right. He's got 2 receivers to his left as well. He'll send one of them in motion. Danella will take the snap. He's looking to throw. He has Easton for a check down, but he'll throw it over the middle. A massive hit laid down by Marshfield. I believe that was Molander who laid the hit stick.
It was. Yes, it was. That was Alex Molander. And Alex Molander has had a fantastic second half. This is what we've needed to see from the kid. He has shut down Easton. He's reading plays perfectly. That's exactly what you need from a linebacker, someone who can see exactly what the offense is going to do right through their helmets.
Andrew, I'll let you in on a little bit of an inside joke. Whenever Mo Bamba came on last year, this defense turned up, and that was the running theme going on. So second down and 10. We'll see if they can repeat.
This place is feeling more and more like Beaver Stadium.
Every single play. It's a handoff to the outside, trying to get all the way up. Jake Ekstrom, first one to make the tackle. Bongelati comes, and Molander and Bergameska able to wrap him up. Not after a short gain, though, for Methuen.
Not much yardage there, but I really don't know how we can even say that he gained yardage. I mean, looks like Charlie Leach is down again, and this time it looks severe.
Yeah, definitely not looking as good this time around. We are going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back on Marshfield Community Media.
What happened to the wires? Yeah, I heard that too.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
All right, we are back here. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Charlie Leach has been taken off the game. Dylan Burhall has been brought in.
It'll be a 3rd and about 5 coming in for Methuen. Receiver will go in motion to the right. Fumbled snap. Danella going to roll out to his right. Going to unload, throw, and a big-time catch made by Eason, and they'll move the chains on 3rd.
This kid can do it all, man. This kid can do it all. He just played wide out there, caught the ball, first down. Let's see how Marshfield adjusts to this right here.
Feels like we're watching a little CMC out there. They've lined him up in the slot. They've motioned him around. He can line up in the backfield. He's really doing it all.
Yeah, that's a perfect analogy. But again, guys like Molange have been reading their plays really good recently. Let's see how this set of downs goes.
1st and 10. They're at that 47-yard line, right around midfield. It's Danella in the gun. He's got a back to his left. 2 receivers that way as well. Danella, take the snap, play action. He's going to run it himself, breaking a couple of tackles, but the rest of the Rams swarm. And they're going to tackle him, not before a gain of about 4, though.
Yeah, that was great blocking there by Methuen's O-line. Phoenix Beauregard's able to track him down. I love the way Phoenix has been playing this game. As you see, David Sheen is being taken out.
Yeah, they do this every now and then. They like to bring on an extra defender. This time, I believe, they bring Bergameska back on the same side as Bongelati, with Beauregard, Devine, and Leary as well for your defenders in the secondary for Marshfield. And bring up 2nd down. It was a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Coming up, Danella in the gun. He's got Eason behind him to the right. Send a man in motion, take the snap, play action. Danella looking to throw, pressure coming. He's gonna unload a deep ball, picked off! Jamison Bongelati! He gets an interception to the return, and he's going to fall down right before the 40-yard line. Marshfield will take over.
And just like this, Marshfield has a golden opportunity to take the lead. Jamison Bongelati, another junior with the interception here. 2 juniors with interceptions here. The defense is pumped up. James G. Anderson is going crazy right now, and all of the momentum is swayed toward the Marshfield Rams.
It's a massive play from Bongelati. He's had a few big-time plays in this game, all the way up to the return that he had to give Rams good field position to start the half. He picks that one off. That's the 2nd time that they've gotten Danella and picked it off before. And Bongelati fired up right now. Is that a turnover chain I see?
That's what I see. I see a green turnover chain down there. That looks like a new tradition, and let me tell you, I love it.
That's awesome. A new tradition for the Rams, a turnover chain down on the sideline. And you gotta love that. Marshfield will take over on offense. It'll be 1st down and 10. Moss gonna take the snap, look to throw a screen to True, who gets instantly gets hit. And Marshfield coaching staff upset with the blocking there.
That was an absolutely fantastic read by Eli Buchai, I think his name is. Absolutely fantastic read.
I think Nicholson was supposed to split out more, couldn't get there in time. Bring up a 2nd down and long. Moss will take the snap. He's looking to throw. Pressure's going to come. Moss unloads a ball, and that one almost picked off. Will fall incomplete. Intended for Richardson.
Oh my gosh, that was dangerous. That was fantastic pressure by Methuen. Moss was crushed as he threw that ball there. Almost picked off. Lucky break there for Marshfield. 3rd and 15 with 2 seconds left in the third quarter. This will be the last play. Let's see how we end out the third here.
Yeah, last play, Marshfield trying to convert a 3rd and long. Richardson will go out wide. He has been the deep receiver for the Rams thus far. It's Moss in the gun, true to his right. They're going to look for another play call. So maybe that hard count, not getting anyone. Crowley will split out wide once again. The big tight end, Brilliant, and D'Antonio, the other ones there. Moss gonna pump fake. He's gonna throw a screen to True. True trying to get upfield, but he gets tripped up by the ankles. A short gain for the Rams. And that will do it for the third quarter. We're tied up 23-23. A nail biter here at James G. Anderson Field. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
We are back here, Marshfield Community Media. It's 4th and long for the Rams. We're going to have to punt this one away. Give the ball back to Stankovic. Getting ready to punt this one away. Snap is good. He's going to get a decent leg underneath it. We'll take a bounce at the 40, and we'll go out of bounds around there.
All is out of bounds.
Bongelati, a little extra getting into it right now.
And that's how Marshfield plays. Marshfield's a scrappy team, and it looks like Methuen is too.
Yeah, I don't think Bongelati is the type of player to back down. Not one I would want to test either with the way he's been playing so far.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Bongelati doesn't back down to anybody. I'm really curious to see how this defense continues their momentum, because they've proven us right again that they have fully adjusted to this Methuen offense here.
Fourth quarter, big-time players need to make some big-time plays. 11:53, that punt was the first play of the fourth. And we are even 23 apiece. Marshfield crowd continues to rein in chants from the student section. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Methuen. And that big lineup in there once again. Danella still in at quarterback. He's got Eason behind him. And I believe there's a little trouble setting the ball up. Now we're good.
Here we go.
Danella.
Play clock's running.
In the gun. He's got Eason behind him to the left. He's going to take the snap, hand off to Eason up the middle. Spins to the outside, spins twice. But Molander and the rest of the D-line there to meet him for a short gain, maybe half a yard.
And there's Molander again, man. Reading the plays, reading Eason perfectly. Molander is there, gets him down, and it looks like it's going to be around 2nd and 10 again. It looks like they didn't really gain much.
Beauregard in there as well to wrap him up. Charlie Leach also back in the game for the Rams.
And that's great to see. Charlie Leach has had some problems this game with his legs. Right now he's out there. Let's hope it stays that way.
2nd down, and they're going to give him the yard spot of a yard. So 2nd and 9 coming in for Methuen. Kawaki the back once again. Danella going to send a receiver in motion, take the snap, it's fumbled, it's a double reverse, out to Kawaki on the outside, trying to break it loose, but the Rams defense reads it perfectly, and it will be a loss of yards.
That was a fantastic tackle by Jake Ekstrom. These veteran captain players are doing wonders for this defense right now. They're doing exactly what they need to do, and just like that, it is 3rd and long for this Methuen offense here.
3rd down and long.
It'll be 3rd and long. The Rams defense really picked it up here in the second half. It was a Bergameska interception to end the first half. Then Bongelati picks one off. Ekstrom with a couple of big plays, 2 sacks.
You can hear the bells playing, crowd's getting loud. This is what James G. Anderson is supposed to be like.
3rd down and long. Danella drops back. He's going to throw it to Eason. Eason wrapped up by the Rams once again. And it'll be 4th and long for Methuen.
Defense did exactly what they needed to do. 3 and out by Methuen there. I think that was the first one of the night, the first 3 and out of the night. So the defense looks to be only improving, and hopefully Jake Brilliant sets us up with great field position here on this return.
Under 10 minutes remaining in the final quarter of regulation, and Marshfield with this punt should get the ball back. It's Brilliant deep to return for the Rams, and Abutui to punt it away. Marshfield might look to block this one as well. Snap is good. Ekstrom. Oh, he almost got there.
Ekstrom was almost there.
And it will take a bounce in favor of Marshfield. Not a fantastic punt with pressure. So the Rams offense with a chance to go take the lead for the first time today.
Off the 38-yard line.
Yeah, this is exactly where Marshfield wants to be. This is exactly where the offense wants to be, in the position to take the lead, possibly by a touchdown. And this is what the Rams are built for here. They're built for these types of moments. This is a veteran-loaded offense, and I think they're ready.
Yeah, it'll be 9-33. And at this point, these guys aren't new anymore. It's death by trial for this O-line with a lot of new starters. And Marshfield will take over. First down and 10. Moss, empty backfield. They're by himself, going to send D'Antonio in motion. But whistle's blown, and a timeout will be taken by Methuen. So we will take a break really quick here on Marshfield Community Media. 9:31 remaining. We'll be back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, and Road to Responsibility.
We are back here at James G. Anderson Field. Fourth quarter action. Methuen just took a timeout. It's first down and 10 for the Rams. Moss in the gun. Take the snap. Hand off to True. True to the outside. True breaks tackles and almost got by that last defender. But a first down picked up for the Rams nonetheless.
That was True's best run of the day. That was better than the touchdown run. He found the gaps, got through, almost broke free. It was a good tackle by the legs by one of the linebackers. That was a fantastic run by True, and just like that, right midfield.
Marshfield going quick once again. And I think they jumped a little too early trying to hurry up. And that's something that Coach Aruka is going to hate. They love to go fast.
Yeah, slowing the Rams down is not what the offense wants to see there. The offense likes to go quickly.
I think True got banged up a little bit on that last play as well, so Fakaisen's going to come in as the back.
There's nothing wrong with getting Fakaisen some snaps. Fakaisen is another speed demon on this offense.
First and 15 for the Rams. Moss going to play action, roll to his left. He's going to throw. He has Summers. Summers, good catch. And they'll cut it upfield for a good gain for Marshfield.
That was a smart play by Tor. He waited it out to make sure Summers was open, that he could get it over the defense to get it to Summers. That was a great play by Tor.
Be a second down and 6. Aruka yelling at the guys to line up. Be that tight formation once again. Summers going to go in motion, take the snap, and it's a slant. Tries to get that one to Richardson, but will fall incomplete. Bring up a third down for the Rams.
Yeah, that play just seemed like it wasn't really well set up. No one really totally knew what they were doing there. They kind of seemed like a little miscommunication error. Third and short, let's see what the Rams go to here. I think they go for this regardless.
I think so too.
Considering their field position right now and the amount of yardage they have to gain, I think it all depends on the third down right here.
Summers in motion once again. Take the snap, handoff up the middle, and running forward has the yardage for a first down. We think will depend on the spot.
Looks a little short.
It's Fakaisen on the run. Yeah, I think it's going to be all determined on the spot.
Short. That spot's going to put him just short, I believe.
Oh, flag in the middle of the play.
I think it's going to be fourth in the length of the football, so you already know what Aruka's going to do here.
Well, here we go. So a penalty
they give him
was
the first down here.
Yeah, it was a face mask against Methuen. That'll be a first down picked up for the Rams nonetheless, so they're going to move it first down yardage gain nonetheless.
That was a huge break for the Rams there. Fresh set of downs here.
Be first and 10. Moss going to send a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to D'Antonio, getting to the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, and we'll get a short gain for the Rams, bring up second down.
D'Antonio did not gain much there, but let me tell you, that was perfect execution of the play. I'm not even sure if Moss touched the ball. The snap almost went straight to D'Antonio, it looked like. That was a great play.
And Nick Gerard, the center, putting in work for this Rams O-line. One of the new guys as well. Crowley goes in motion. Moss looking to throw. He's got a wide open Brilliant. Brilliant down the sideline. Touchdown Marshfield. Brilliant gets his second of the day. And the Rams take the lead.
Jake Brilliant has had a monster game. Tormos with another perfect throw. And Jake Brilliant somehow finds himself wide open downfield again.
Marshfield's #1 receiver probably gets his easiest touchdown of the year. And Marshfield, for the first time in the game, in the fourth quarter, they take the lead.
This stadium is rocking right now. The student section's going crazy, band's playing, crowds cheering, and the team is hyped up right now. They're in that formation again.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now they will move it over.
Okay.
Kick the extra point.
And that is the right call here. You're up by 6. You don't want to risk it. You just want to get up by 7.
It's Brilliant on the hold. Drosopoulos to kick.
They jumped.
Yeah, I think the Rams went early again.
It's going to push them back a little bit.
So we'll see what the call is. The men in black and white. So it actually goes against Methuen. It's an encroachment. So it's going to move Marshfield closer. And Aruka right now still wants to keep his kicking team on.
Up.
Oh, look at this.
Looks like they're going to go for it. Go for 2 here.
So they're going to send the offense out. So the call is made offense, and they got to rush the guys out there. So with the penalty, the Rams are going to choose to go for 2.
This is a gutsy call from Aruka here. He reminds me of Dan Campbell. Let's see if this pays off here.
Play clock just started.
Play clock's going down here.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to get that offensive unit onto the field. Moss gets the play call as well. D'Antonio will come out. Rams have to go quick. They're down to 5 seconds. And Aruka not happy right now. Timeout. And play clock will reset here. Methuen unhappy with the call. They didn't think the play clock should have reset. Marshfield's offense given time to take the field, and now the play clock will run.
Yeah, that was interesting right there. That was another very confusing clock management there.
So 2-point conversion for the Rams. They wanted the extra point, but got the extra yardage. Brilliant will come in motion, take the snap, True up the middle, gonna fall forward.
Gonna get it.
Is he in? Yes, he has enough. 2-point conversion by Marshfield, and they take an 8-point lead.
And that is a huge cushion by Marshfield there. Now Methuen is going to have to march down the field on this hyped-up Marshfield defense right now.
Yeah, look at
and
Brilliant.
they're going to have to get the 2-point conversion here.
Brilliant, getting the boys fired up, getting the crowd into it, and a huge play by Marshfield.
Marshfield has gone on a 31-3 run since Methuen's 20-0 lead. So Marshfield has finally shown why they're ranked 13th in the state.
Yep. And we mentioned fourth quarter, big-time players make big-time plays.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what it's been for the Rams so far. 7:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. And Marshfield would love to stop another Methuen drive, get the ball back, and just play a little bit of keep away. You don't got a ton of time left.
Yeah, if you're Methuen here, do you run down a decent amount of clock and risk Marshfield with a game-winning field goal, or do you drive it down quickly?
It's a decision to be made.
We'll see how they play this year. Well, they got to get it down first.
Yeah. I mean, I think your first priority, 100%, you got to get to the end zone, even if it's quick.
Absolutely.
But it's a game of strategy right now. Drosopoulos will break the huddle, get ready to kick this one off. You got a penalty on the last kick, but other than that, been very consistent booting the ball. And let's go Marshfield chants once again coming in from the student section.
Nothing better than a Friday night in the fall watching
great.
some Marshfield football where they do the Marshfield thing, where they start off horrible and then play the best football in the state. We got some flags on the field.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is for. Drosopoulos was just getting ready to kick that one off.
Delay game here.
Back them up 5.
So they're going to push the ball back to the 35 here.
Well, this will probably be a return. Drossopoulos has a big leg, but I don't know if he's got 35 to the goal line, big type of leg. We'll see.
I mean, that's what NFL kickers are doing. So we'll find out real quick what Drossopoulos can do with that leg.
I'll put some faith in him. I think he'll boot it pretty far, but we will see. Drossopoulos to boot this one once again. Big kick and going to get very, very close. It's going to land right at that 10-yard line. Yeah, they almost fumbled that one, cut up field. Oh, he has space all the way down right to the 45. And a good return for Methuen will set him up in good field position.
Yeah, that was a great return there. I really thought it was going to be tackled at the 20. We had some green guys there waiting to get him down, but he made it all the way out to the 45. He was quick.
So that Marshfield defense will take the field once again. It's been great from them so far. They're looking to keep converting on these third downs. It's where they've been great so far today. Be a 1st and 10 from Methuen.
If you look at Methuen's offense, Shane Easton is currently lined out. And they got Kwaki on the back.
Yeah, one of those formations we've seen. They're going to hand it off to Kwaki up the middle, gets a block. They're going to get a big chunk of yardage, about 7 or 8.
Up the middle.
Still bring up 2nd down for Methuen.
And that's great yardage there for Methuen to start the drive. 8-yard run. It's better than what they've done recently in the second half, honestly. That was a great one by Kwaki. He's going to get taken off, actually. I think they're going to put Easton in the back now.
And Devine banged up a little bit right now, choosing to not come out of the game. Bring up 2nd down and 2 for Methuen.
Does look like it's bothering him a little bit, you're right.
Yeah, he's limping just a little bit on that leg. Danella in the gun. He's got Eason to his right. Take the snap, hand this one off to the outside with Eason, who has a gap, makes a cut up the middle, and will pick up the 1st down. Get tackled at the Marshfield 35.
Yeah, that was a great run by Eason. Methuen's offense is starting to look like they're starting to get their rhythm a little bit back here. Defense just has to regroup and do what they've been doing.
Down to 7 minutes now in the 4th. And Methuen will set up for a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. And it's Eason as the back. Danella gonna send a man in motion. He'll take the snap, fakes the pitch, and it's a QB keeper himself up the middle. And the Rams laying a couple of great hits, but not before Danella picks up a good chunk of yards, bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's another great play from Methuen there, 6-7-yard run. Danella with the read option, again, always deadly. Marshfield's been kind of letting up some bigger runs on this drive. And that's what killed them in the championship last year, was the running defense. They couldn't stop the run from King Philip.
They have done this quickly too, Methuen. Only down to 6:05 remaining. Danella going to take the snap, hand off to Eason once again. He has the outside. He's going to make a cut, and it'll be wrapped up, but a 1st down picked up. It looks like another injured Ram on the field.
That is Charlie Leach again. And Charlie Leach has been getting absolutely banged up this game. Let's hope that it's not bothering him too much, that he can stay out there.
Well, 1st down picked up with 6 minutes left. The clock will continue to run. 1st down picked up by Methuen. Danella in the gun. He has a back to his left. He'll take the snap, play action, throw over the middle, bat it down.
That was a fantastic read there by Charlie Leach. He read that perfectly, batted it down, and now we got a 2nd and 10.
Good play by the Rams defense once again. Bring up a 2nd down and 10. Charlie Leach, injuries have not kept him down so far.
No, absolutely not. Charlie Leach is what you could call an absolute dog. Charlie Leach is built for these moments, man.
It'll be a 2nd down and 10. Eason in the backfield. Danella in the shotgun once again. Danella take the snap. He's looking to throw a screen to the outside. Ooh, Ekstrom almost tipped that one down, and Leach got lit up. No, excuse me, not Leach, but Flag will be down.
Incomplete. We do have a flag on the play.
It was Andrew Kosman who got lit up on that D-line.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Andrew Kosman seems to have gotten banged up from that play as well. Let's see what this flag's about here.
I'm going to assume it was right around where Kosman was. Probably back him up. And it will be against Methuen.
Illegal block on the offense.
Against the Rangers.
Well, that's a costly penalty for them. Back them up way deep on a second down. And Marshfield's defense, once again, backs them up real deep. And a chance to convert. Second down and long for Methuen. Danella in the gun. He's got the back Eason to his right. He'll send him in motion to the left. They're going to take the snap. Danella look to throw. He's got a wide open receiver in the middle of the field. And the penalty yardage will be picked up, but third down coming from Methuen.
That was the first reception from Adrian Blake, I think, in the second half. We have not seen much of him since his injury in the second quarter. Now that they're utilizing Blake again, this Methuen offense could become dangerous quick. Let's see how the defense plays this third down here.
It's a 31-23 score in favor of Marshfield, and James G. Anderson rocking right now.
My goodness, I can feel my feet shaking. This is the loudest it has been all night. I can't even hear myself think right now.
Third and long. Danella going to send one in motion. Play action. He's going to roll to his right. Pressure coming. Throw. Beauregard's going to wrap him up. And it looks like he's going to be short of a first down.
It's going to be just short.
And bring up fourth for Methuen. Nolan Smith on the reception. But the clock is ticking, and Methuen has a fourth down to try and convert.
I wouldn't say that this is the game here. There's still plenty of time here on the clock, but this is surely a huge play at this point in the game here. James G. Anderson rocking again. Fans are going crazy. Let's see what Methuen has in store, because they have had some creative plays here thus far.
Fourth and very, very short for Methuen. The crowd of Marshfield loud once again. Danella in the gun. He has a back to his left. Danella, and a false start.
And that is a false start. They get him to jump. That is a tough break for the Rangers right there.
Official's going to talk it over.
Yeah, let's see what they call here, because this is not a confirmed false start yet.
So two penalties against Methuen coming here, a delayed game, but when they snapped it, it's a false start. That one gets declined, the delayed game. The false start will be enforced. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6 right now for Methuen.
Looks like they're staying out there. The offense is going to stay out there.
Yeah, you got to go for the score at this point. Try and keep this drive alive. Danella in the gun. He's going to talk to his O-line before the play. East in the back, lined up to his left. And James G. continues to be loud on the fourth down.
They've got 3 guys lined out. They got Shane Easton to his left.
It's Danella in the gun on a huge 4th down and 6. He'll take the snap. Bobbled it momentarily. Pressure's coming. They got to him. Sheehan. The ball is loose. It doesn't matter. Not there in time. Flags are going to fly.
David Sheehan with the pressure, and he brings down Danella, and Danella almost somehow got that flip. That would have been ridiculous, but the Rams shut it down. There are flags on the play, but the defense is off the field, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be on Methuen here.
I believe the call is going to be they threw to an ineligible receiver. I believe he threw it, but it landed in the hands of an offensive lineman. And Sheehan getting his love on the sideline right now as he should. That is a massive play for Marshfield. And with 3:49 left, the Rams have a chance to kill out this clock. Only 1 timeout remains and no 2-minute warning for the side of Methuen.
It surely is going to be interesting how they play this, because yes, they can chew out the clock, but Marshfield's running game has not shown very effective thus far. So I really wonder how Coach Aruka is going to play this year.
Yeah, so we got the official call there. It was throwing to an ineligible receiver and intentional grounding.
Turnover on downs, first down.
The Rams will take over. And now big test for this young offensive line. Can they get it done? We mentioned only one returning starter. It's the senior captain, Bongelati. Then from left to right, McGowan, Kean, Gerard, and Nicholson, all new to the varsity scene, a bunch of young guys. And man, do you have a test right here versus a Division I opponent? You have to kill off time to get the win.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. This is a perfect chance for these unexperienced linemen to get some experience here, and they have shown to adjust perfectly in this game.
Moss gonna take the snap, hand off to True, up the middle. True makes a good cut, and he'll fall forward for a gain of about 3, bring up second down for the Rams.
That's a great run there by True. That's better than most of the runs tonight, and that's a perfect type of run to waste clock and set yourselves up for more yardage to get the 3rd and short.
I think they actually gave him an extra yard on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. And Marshall, once again, just looking to burn out this clock, not taking anything too quick. And yeah, they're going to stay at this line of scrimmage probably for a minute. Still 15 on the play clock. And Moss looking to just burn as much time as possible. They want a false start on Brilliant, but not even close. They won't get it. Moss going to take the snap, hand off to True to the outside. And True's going to be tackled for a loss. But again, that time continues to tick.
And I think that's what the Rams are going for here. They're just trying to waste some time because I think that they have all of the trust in their defense here. I'm really curious how Aruka plays this here. Time has stopped.
Yeah.
It is 3rd and long.
Final timeout taken by Methuen as well.
If the Rams chew the clock here and don't get the 1st down, then they're giving Methuen the ball with the 2-minute warning still in play for them. That is plenty of time to drive down the field.
And the clock still ticks. I actually don't think they do 2-minute warning in a high school, so we'll have to see with that. I could easily be wrong, but the last timeout was taken for Methuen. So if you pick up the 1st down, you have a huge chance to just run clock here, put an end to the game. Decisions to be made. Do you air it out and try and get this 1st down, or do you run it, burn clock, and make Methuen go down the length of a field with clock running, no timeouts, and having to score a 2-point conversion as well, which is another aspect to this drive. They can't just score a touchdown. They need to convert the 2.
And that is a tough decision that Aruka has to make on how he wants to play this, and this is even tougher for Methuen, who has to play this perfectly for this to work.
Length of the field. So True off of the lost yardage on the run. We'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to play action. Throw to Crowley. Crowley to the outside.
And try and get this 1st down.
Was I just over the intercom? That was... How does that even happen?
How did that even?
Anyway, Rams are going to line up on 4th down. It was incomplete. And a flag will be thrown. Oh, they got Methuen to jump. I think they got Methuen to jump.
Offside.
Waiting for the
Did
call.
they get Methuen to jump here?
We anxiously wait for the call to be made. It is. It's offside, and a 1st down has been picked up.
Offside against
And now the Rams can run the clock.
And that is absolutely heartbreaking for Methuen's defense.
How many times have they gotten them with that trick hard count this game?
That has happened all night, and this is the first time where it has been at a crucial moment this game. At first it was up when it would happen when they were up 20. Now they're down 8 with 2 minutes left in this game.
1st down picked up by the Rams off the penalty. Moss in the gun. He has a back behind him. Try to get a hard count again, and Marshfield content to just run this clock down. 5 on the play clock. Moss sends Crowley in motion. He'll take the snap, hand off to True, up the middle, holding on to the ball. True breaking tackles. True to the outside, and another 1st down picked up, and time will continue to tick.
And that was a fantastic run by True. Absolutely crucial for this offense, and they might be able to run out this clock right here. And let me tell you, True got a lot more than 28 yards here tonight, Will.
He definitely did. An improvement from last year. He only ran for 28 yards. This time had a way bigger role. Moss continued to throw the ball all over the field. And time will run down. Marshfield probably can think about taking a knee here soon. 10 seconds on the game clock. I think they're going to wind this one all the way down, then call a timeout. Get some victory formation in. down to 3, 2, and 1, and that's when Coach Aruka will call the timeout. And it's starting to feel like a celebratory time here at James G. Anderson Field.
And let me tell you, this game has shown the amount of grit that this Marshfield football team has. You're down 20-0 to start the game, and you go on a 31-3 run to finish off the game to a team that you lost to the year before. I mean, this Marshfield team is not only talented, but they have grit and determination. This is a special team.
100%. Coming off a loss like they did to St. John's Prep, they come in, they go down 20, they score before the half, and then they're able to keep Methuen out of the end zone. And from there, it's been all Marshfield the whole way. The defense has stepped up. Sheehan made the big play. Bergameska had a pick. And along with Bongelati, everyone has chimed in for the Rams. And I believe we are in victory formation here. The greatest formation, you argue, in football.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? That might be, the point you just made might be my favorite part of tonight's game. Some of these less experienced, newer guys have made some crucial plays here that have determined the outcome of this game, that are going to be continuing to be making crucial plays throughout the year. Guys like Ryan Bergameska, David Sheehan, we hope to see more from that. And against a team like Methuen, I'm pretty sure we'll see more of that from those two.
100%. Marshfield probably needs to take 1 or 2 more knees here, but they will get into victory formation. The Rams are going to move up to 1-1, and we'll be back here next week taking on Bridgewater Raynham. And again, we want to remind you that Marshfield Community Media will be doing a tailgate for that game as Moss takes the knee. I mean, Andrew, so many key plays. Can you even pick out a singular key play for this Rams team?
I mean, oh my gosh, that is impossible to. Let me think. I think you got Ryan Bergameska's interception. I think it's what set the momentum for the entire second half. And here we go.
There's the celebration there for Marshfield. Their home opener, their first of the year after losing to St. John's Prep. And the clock will wind down, and Marshfield moves up to 1-1, and that means it will do it for us here on Marshfield Community Media. Final score 31-23. Andrew, once again, thank you for coming and doing the broadcast. We had a lot of fun.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me. This has been a blast. I hope to be here again. Nothing better than Friday nights here in Marshfield.
I'll tell you what, for a kid on your first broadcast ever, did a fantastic job, and I look forward to calling games with you in the future. But that will do it for us here on Marshfield Community Media. Will Nicholson alongside Andrew Youngworth, Jack Doherty on the camera, Sean Leary back in the studio. We're signing out here from James G. Anderson Field. Good night.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. And Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
So Marshfield Community Media, we're a community media center, first and foremost. You know, we cover the local events in town, so you know, your high school sports. We help do the government coverage from all the things like select board, zoning board, etc. We also teach people in the community how to do video work, audio work, so podcasts, making videos for their YouTube channels. We run content made by local members of the community on our TV channels and put it up online. Basically, we serve the media needs of the community. Tailgate with MCM is the opportunity for people to come in and see what we do. A lot of the times people see the things that we do online, whether it's watching events we cover or seeing some of the videos we put up. But we want you to see what and where we are. We want you to see our TV studio. We've got a huge green screen wall. We've got a stage. We've got 2 studios that we make content out of. We've got edit labs. We've got some office space in here. We want you to see what it is we do, where it is we do it. And we want you to come in. We want you to have some fun before the football game. We're going to be having a family-friendly, tailgate before the game. We're going to have snacks. We're going to give tours around the studio. Bring the kids, have some fun. So the tailgate's going to take place at 5 p.m. on Friday, September 20th. It's going to be right before the football game. People do not need to register. You can just show up. I think the most fun thing about this is giving people the opportunity to kind of see how we do things. They're going to be able to see, our equipment. They're going to be able to see our studio. They're going to see kind of like how the magic happens. I think this event will help people in the community kind of just understand us a little bit better. We hear a lot of the time that we're a hidden gem. We don't want to be hidden anymore. We want you to see us. We want you to know us. If anybody has questions on Tailgate, they want to know more information, they can feel free to reach out to us at info@marshfieldcommunitymedia.com. Feel free to give us a call. Our phone number's on our website. Maybe come a little bit early to the high school and check out our studio. We're located on the right side of the building near the tennis courts. So come find us. You'll see a giant inflatable field goal kicking thing outside. You'll know that's us.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.